Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
In Letcher and Miller, Dakota Pro Air is able to provide service to a large area. Ground conditions too wet, or just don't want those sprayer tracks in your field? Give Dakota Pro Air a call for all your chemical and fertilizer application needs at 605-248-2314.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
Being local means more than being just another small-town business.
Welcome back
to the showing up for our member owners when they need us, supporting the organizations that empower the next generation of community leaders and agriculturalists, and providing resources to help ensure the communities we live in are here for generations to come. At AgTagra Cooperative, local isn't just about where our locations are. It's about serving our farmers, our employees, and our communities in ways that nobody else will.
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
Battler basketball is on the air from the Big Red House in Gettysburg, South Dakota. This is Jeff Adele alongside Warren LeBeau, the sports reporter for the Potter County News. And Mike Hobart is our producer tonight, came down from Hoven. We sure appreciate that. As tonight, the Battlers will take on the Faith Longhorns. It's just boys tonight. We have the boys JV. It will be followed by the boys varsity match. And Warren, I'm sorry I missed Monday night. I want to thank Mike Schlachter for filling in. But as, who was it? Buck Owens will put it, we're together again. I just had to stop and think for a minute who did that song. But we are here to broadcast tonight's game. We have the JV first, of course, and then the varsity. Should be a good game tonight. And we'll start with, I'll give you the starters for the Battlers here as we get into the JV game. It'll be number 5, Jensen Zwaber. He's a 5'11 sophomore. Number 13 is Boston Brown, a 6'1 sophomore. Number 15, Joseph Stanley, a 5'10 junior. Number 11, Colby Falkenhagen, a 5'7 sophomore. And number 33, Jonah Pribble, a 6'4 junior. The Battlers coached by Bryce Hall and Micah Baldwin. But Micah, the assistant, of course, does most of the coaching in the JV game, at least initially, because Bryce is running a little late tonight. But once Bryce gets here, I'm pretty sure he'll make his presence known.
Oh, yeah, you'll hear him.
And I just want to give, since we never do this, I want to give a shout out to the statisticians. Ava Larson and Megan Jager are the statisticians for the Battlers, and they do a fine job, and so I want to give them a little shout out as well. Warren, who do we have for Faith tonight?
For Faith, we've got Huntley Hall on the varsity program. He's listed as number 5, but in the JV program right now we have him 0. I can't verify that because they still have on their warm-ups. He's 5'6 freshman, and then the next starter for them is Cooper McCabe. Number 11, he's 5'8". He's a junior. Number 12, Jacob Maxwell. He's a 5'11 junior. And then we have Cruz McCabe, brother to Cooper. He's a freshman, 5 foot. And Tace Berglund. Oh, excuse me. Keith Maxwell. Number 30, he's 5'9". He's a sophomore, and he's brother to Jacob. So that's who's starting. The coach, we're assuming, is Buck Williams, the assistant to Travis Geeb. So he'll probably be standing up and doing all the yelling as Mr. Williams.
Okay. And we want to welcome all you folks from the Faith area who are watching tonight, as well as any Potter County fans and anybody else who might be watching tonight. We always like to start out with a couple of disclaimers, especially for you folks from Faith. Number 1, we are the Potter County Battler announcers, and so we don't necessarily promise to be neutral tonight. We know these kids that play for Potter County. We like them. We root for them. We want them to do well. But at the same time, while we don't promise to be neutral, we do promise to do our best to be fair. When your team plays well, we'll say so. When one of your players makes a good play, we'll say so. We do respect our opponents. We try to be fair to them. And part of that respect is we do try to get the names right. We fail sometimes. We're human, and names can be tricky things anyway. But we are trying to get them right. If we get them wrong, we apologize. There's no disrespect intended. We just make some mistakes once in a while. So with that,
well, we've got a little bit of extra time. We'll go over this over in the varsity. But the superintendent for Faith is Kelly Daughters. Principal is Casey Hale. The athletic director is Doug Schauer. And I might as well get this a shout out. The coach, Travis Gieb, he wanted to do a shout out to his Mrs. Ellie. I would also like to double that shout out because she also takes photographs for the Longhorns, and she has shared some photographs with me so we can get those pictures in the paper in the kids that I write up. So I really appreciate Ellie doing that for me.
That is very nice of her indeed. So we are just about ready to go. Faith's already out on the court, and indeed we do see a number 0 out there.
Yeah. And that's Huntley Hall.
That Faith only has 6 on the JV squad. The one who is not starting is Keith Maxwell, number 30. For the Battlers, I gave you the starting 5. They're out there. It looks like it'll be Boston Brown jumping for the Battlers.
Against Mr. Martin. He's got him listed as 6'3". He's a tall one.
Yes, he is. He does have a substantial height advantage over Boston Brown.
We're off.
And the Battlers get the tip. That's Colby Falkenhagen with it. Gets it to Zwaber, Jensen Zwaber. Inside to Joe Stanley. Stanley dribbles, puts it up. No good.
Okay, it's pulled down by McCabe. Cooper. Oh,
that away and saved by Brown.
Almost a turnover.
Can't keep it in bounds. Excellent job of saving it, but there just was nobody there to come and get it.
Hall to trigger it in front of his own bench. Gives it to Cruz McCabe. Cruz fires back over to Hall. Cruz has it. Back to Hall. They got to get it across the line, and they finally do that. He's driving all the way. He tries to drop it off to Martin, but it says out of bounds. Turnover.
So the Battlers get it. No score yet as we're just underway. 5:27 to play first quarter. Falkenhagen brings it up. Falkenhagen to Brown. Brown to Zwaber. Zwaber drives in, puts it up. No good. Can't finish it. But Brown there for the rebound. He puts it up and it won't go.
All right. I thought I was all ready to write that down. Jacob Maxwell has it. He's running. They haven't stopped him yet. Fires across court. Ball's picked up. Back to Maxwell. He fires it up. That one will drop.
So that's our first basket of this game. Jacob Maxwell with the bucket. 2-0 Faith Longhorns. Falkenhagen has it. He'll take a deep 3. No good.
Loose balls. That was picked up by Jacob Maxwell. Back over to Cruz. Jacob has it. Dropping down into the corner with it. Kicks it back out front to McCabe. Oh, Cooper in and out. Pulled down by Martin. Ball goes back to McCabe. That's Cruz. Cruz fires up a 3 and nothing but net.
Oh, Cruz missed
5-0.
Cruz McCabe, excuse me. 5-0. Zwaber has it. Zwaber driving in, puts one up.
Nice shot.
Hits it. Ballers have done a good job of driving to the basket. They just need to finish it. And they did that time. 5-2.
Cruz has it. He goes back over to Hall. Hall drops it off to Maxwell. Maxwell's trying to find Martin. It gets picked up by Cooper McCabe. Cooper McCabe back into Martin. Martin moved his feet. Yep, they got him for it.
Referee saw it too.
If I can see it, they ought to be able to see it.
You'd think so.
Yeah.
Doesn't always seem to work that way.
Yeah, I'm their senior by about 40 years.
Oh, not all of them.
Yeah. I can see the first 3 lines on the eye chart.
There's an eye chart. Boston Brown has it. Boston driving in. Puts one up.
Nice force.
Yeah, kind of forced it in, but got it there. Almost drew a foul, but nothing called. Okay. The Battlers within 1.
Jacob gives it to Cruz. Cruz back over to Hall. Hall forces it over the line.
Off of
Knocked out of bounds by
foot.
Mr. Joe Stanley. Ball will stay with the Longhorns. Hall triggered in, gets it in to Cruz. Cruz is a whole 5 foot tall, and I think that's a little bit lying on the roster too. He don't look that tall.
Sure had
Fired
a nice shot
to
though.
Jacob Maxwell. Jacob Maxwell drops down, tried to kick it out, slapped out of bounds by the Battlers. It'll stay with the Longhorns.
Brown knocked it out of bounds. 3:07 to play, first quarter.
Jacob Maxwell goes down on the left side of the board. Slaps the ball, gets his team moving, kicks it out in front to Cooper McCabe. McCabe kicks it down to Jacob Maxwell. He fires up a rainbow. Run down by Hall. Back to Jacob Maxwell. He kicks it over to Mr. Cruz. Mr. Cruz fires up another three, but that one's too long.
Mason Gable gets the rebound as he enters the game. Came in for Colby Falkenhagen. Glaber has it now. As Glaber drives in, he's fouled before he can put a shot up.
I like the way he's playing, though, tonight. He's forced going into the paint with force, looking
Yes.
to draw the foul.
And he drew one that time. Goes on Cruz McCabe, his first.
Yeah, all 5 foot of him, which I still think if you're a Catholic, you'd have to go to confession over.
Brown has it underneath to Stanley. Stanley, it's out of bounds. Battlers will retain possession, they say.
Okay. Keith Maxwell is I guess no, they're telling him to wait. Now here he comes in, Keith Maxwell. He's replacing Huntley Hall.
2:37 to play. Battlers looking to take the lead here.
Jeff, I got 6 people to learn. If I can't learn it by the end of the quarter, something's wrong.
Well, that'll be your deal, I guess. Brown has it. Forces a shot, no good.
Yeah, pulled down by Cooper. McCabe gives it right back up to Cruz.
Faith doing a good job on the board so far tonight.
Again, Cooper and
Timeout
Cruz are brothers.
Timeout as they've just about got a 10-second call. But Faith coach saved it, so we'll take a break and be back after this.
Dakota Applicators can transform your space, whether it be a garage, basement, outside patio, or even your living quarters in the house with their concrete coatings. Epoxy Docs has a concrete coating that will fit your needs. Give Dakota Applicators a call at 605-290-0997 or go online to epoxydocsus.com. Dakota Applicators, a proud supporter of Potter County sports and activities.
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
Here then to Jacob Maxwell. Jacob Maxwell, he gets it across the line. Still dribbling. Oh, he lost the handle.
Away. Brown tries to throw
Cruz
it.
is trying to outrun him.
Oh, good job by Gable, but he can't make the shot.
Jacob Maxwell gets the loose ball. They're back on the attack, the Longhorns are. Kicked on over to Cruz. Cruz fires on down to Cooper McCabe, and he buries a three.
8-4. 6 of the Longhorns' points on threes. Brown brings it up. And
lost the handle.
And
Cooper McCabe, he couldn't get it either.
Yeah.
So it went off of him, so it'll stay with the Potter County Battlers.
Brown thought he had a teammate there, but he didn't. Brown to Gable. Looking for some help. Gets it back to Brown. Underneath to Stanley. Stanley loses it.
The loose ball is picked up by Cruz. Kicks it out to Jacob Maxwell. Jacob Maxwell fires it on to Martin. Martin kicks it across to Cooper McCabe, and he fires up another three, but this one's way short.
Ball goes out of bounds, and it'll go to the Battlers.
Yeah, Keith Maxwell couldn't quite corral it.
Coming into the game are Trayson Ziegler and
Furley.
Chase Furley. Brown came out, and I didn't see who else came out, but I'm sure somebody did because we only have 5 out there. Pribble.
I watched the Potter County Dupree game this morning. Furley had a good game in that.
There's a good pass by Zwaber to Ziegler. Back to Zwaber. Zwaber drives into the lane, kicks it back out to Stanley. Stanley tracks it down, gets it to Gable, and he walked. shifted his feet before he put the ball down. If he was at a higher level, they wouldn't care, but here that's traveling.
Huntley Hall take it out in front of his own bench, kicks it in to Jacob Maxwell. Jacob Maxwell picks up his dribble, but he gets it to Mr. Martin. Martin kicks it on over to Cooper McCabe. McCabe fires back out to Jacob Maxwell. Jacob Maxwell going in the lane. His ball's taken away by Joe Stanley.
And Stanley gets it to Ziegler. Ziegler brings it up to Zwaber. Zwaber drives into the lane, puts one up, no good. Fights for the rebound.
Still fighting.
Held ball.
Oh.
Goes to Faith. I think there were about 4 guys holding on to that one.
I was just going to say Martin and Maxwell also had hands on it. This is Jacob Maxwell. Tried to hit Martin, broke up by the Battlers.
Zwaber takes it away but can't handle it out of bounds. And they're deciding which way to go.
All right.
It'll stay with Faith. For what it's worth, probably nothing. I think that was the right call.
All right. Well, Huntley Hall's not arguing with you because he's taking it out. Maxwell kicks it on down to Cooper McCabe. McCabe finds Martin down underneath the board. He puts it up. It's too strong. Keith Maxwell comes out of nowhere, gets the rebound. He forces it up. He's short.
Zwaber gets it. He's being harassed. But finally comes away with it. Faith doing a good job on the offensive board.
Well, I thought Zwaber did a good job rebounding, making sure he got a handle it. Keith Maxwell, he slapped the ball away. He gets it over to Huntley Hall. Huntley Hall's running, but he's fouled by Furley.
That's his first foul and the first team foul.
He's got a line change coming in too.
And we have Pribble back, we have Falkenhagen back, we have Tegan Arpan in. Gable, Stanley, and Zwaber all out.
Okay, Jacob Maxwell fires it on down to Cooper McCabe, and McCabe got stuffed.
Taken away by Ziegler, but he can't do anything with it before the clock runs out.
Arpan did a good job getting that ball blocked, so there was no play on the ball there for their last shot, so that was pretty good. So with that, Potter County Battlers 4, Faith Longhorns number 8, and a big shout out to Mr. Michael Hobart doing the producing and the camera for us tonight. Thank you.
We'll be back after this.
At Ringneck Energy, their mission is to produce renewable energy that adds value to grain and livestock production, enhances the income of their investor partners, and provide a safe, rewarding work environment. Located at 901 Redwood Avenue in Oneida, South Dakota. Call 605-945-6900 or check ringneckenergy.com. A proud supporter of local schools and wishes all students the best of luck in all their activities during the school year, creating economic opportunities in our community.
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
We are back. It'll be Battler ball as we start the second quarter. Noticing one of the people on the sideline for Faith, one of their not assistant coaches, but one of their helpers has a Longhorn hat on her head. That looks pretty cool. That is Tegan Arpan with it over to number 22, Bradley Vasquez. Falkenhagen now. Falkenhagen drives into the lane, puts it up, and it won't stay.
Will let go down.
Falkenhagen gets his own rebound, won't stay again.
Nice rebound by Furley.
There's Vasquez to Arpan. Falkenhagen, Vasquez. Battlers are getting good shots. They just can't get them to drop.
This will be their third try on the ball.
Arpan with it to Falkenhagen.
Let's see if third time's a charm.
And Bryce Hall is here now. There's Vasquez to Falkenhagen. Jonah Pribble has it, and we have 3 seconds called on Jonah Pribble.
Wow, they didn't get a third shot out of it.
No, they did not.
Huntley Hall go to take it out. Spot throwing, he can't move. Gets it into Cruz. Cruz McCabe and gives right back to Mr. Hall. Hall fires it back to playing catch. They got to get it across the line. Ball's batted away.
Still loose. Battlers come away with it. Vasquez to Falkenhagen. Pribble can't find the handle, but now he does. Chases it down, gets to Furley. Arpan. Falkenhagen. And intended for Arpan. Can he run it down? Yes, he can, but there's 18 on the shot clock now. Still plenty of time. Long pass intended for Falkenhagen, but knocked out of bounds, and will stay with the Battlers.
Cooper McCabe got a hand on it.
14 on the shot clock now. 4:42 to play, second quarter. Nobody has scored in this quarter yet. There's a bounce pass into Furley. And the ball is lost.
Scrum on the floor.
Faith has it.
Jacob Maxwell, they call timeout, I think, to protect him.
Yep. So 4:35 to play in the second quarter. It is still 8-4 Faith, and we'll be back.
I love the small town feel of everybody being welcoming and knowing who you are. You know that you can walk in anywhere and be greeted, and people want to have conversation with you.
Shopping with us locally and filling your prescriptions here at Vilas is a huge benefit to our healthcare system. Keeps our revenue local. It's just a great benefit to our entire community.
We have drop-off points in Oneida, Selby, and Tobin. Customers can call their refills in, and we get their prescriptions ready, and then we send them out to the
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
We are back, still 8-4.
As Huntley Hall gets it in, he gets in Jacob Maxwell. Jacob Maxwell is being guarded by Falkenhagen. Kicks it on down to Cooper.
Arpan knocks it away.
Jacob Maxwell runs it down, though. Gives it back out to Huntley Hall. Huntley Hall goes to the left, kicks it down to Cruz. Mr. Cruz McCabe drops it off to Martin. Martin forces it up. He's short, though. Good battle by Furley.
Gets the rebound. Brings it across to Falkenhagen. Falkenhagen looks, dribbles into the lane. Back out to Arpan. Arpan to Vasquez. He'll take a three.
Whoa!
Bradley Vasquez pulls the Battlers within one at 8-7.
He popped the net. Ball kicks over to Jacob Maxwell. Jacob Maxwell get across it.
Knocked away by Furley. Here's Vasquez again for the layup.
Oh, too strong.
He was too close to the basket.
Huntley Hall's running wide open. He tried to drop it off.
Ball's loose.
It's loose.
Furley comes away with it again. Gets it to Arpan. Arpan almost loses it.
Knees buckled on him. Cooper McCabe gets to the loose ball, gives it back up to Huntley Hall. Huntley Hall gives it up to Maxwell. Maxwell fires on down to Mr. Cruz, and he stepped out of bounds.
Yep. Good effort by Cruz to try to slap that ball in before he landed, but couldn't quite do it.
But he started with his foot out of bounds. So.
But it was a good effort.
It was
really
a good effort.
And so
we got another line, Jay.
Yeah, we have in the game are Joe Stanley, Trayson Ziegler, Mason Gable, Jensen Swaber, and Boston Brown. Everybody who was in is out. And everybody who was out is in. Here's Joe Stanley. Misses the shot.
That's it. Cooper McCabe gets the rebound, gives it up to Jacob Maxwell. He fires on down to Martin. Martin goes up, but he's short with the shot.
And Stanley got the rebound.
They got a chance to go ahead here.
There's Swaber. Puts it up too strong, but Stanley there misses the shot.
Still got a chance going here.
Oh, yeah, there's Brown.
What can Brown do for you?
Not that. But he steals. That's what he can do for you. He steals the shot.
He still missed. There we go. Got the lead.
Just working on some rebounding and steal stats there.
Jacob Maxwell has it. It's being guarded closely. Kicks it on down to the Cruz McCabe. McCabe going down. He stops.
Loses the ball. Stanley has it. Over to Brown. He'll bring it up.
When he ran into Joe Stanley, all of a sudden he just stopped.
There's Gable. Brown for an open three from the top of the key, short. And it landed on the out-of-bounds line. So.
I hate to get some coaching, but I think if Brown squared up more, he'd make more.
Well,
he's shooting kind of sideways.
I see what you're saying.
He needs to square his hips up to the basket.
I can sure see what you're saying. I could never teach someone to shoot.
Jacob Maxwell has it. Kicks it over to Huntley Hall. Huntley Hall drops down to Cooper McCabe. McCabe goes up. He tries to use the board, but he's way short with it. Throws it out. Battlers got it.
Came away with it, and he's fouled.
Did they get Cooper McCabe or Jacob Maxwell?
Well, so far he's kept it a secret. There it is, Cooper McCabe.
Okay. Gets
his foul, his first.
Well, at the time they were just principals. Now we got the actual convict.
There's Gable. Brown Brown drives in, stops, fouled.
That is Cooper McCabe.
And
probably getting nailed again.
Yep. And
no,
they're going to call Huntley Hall.
Huntley Hall got it.
His first, and they'll send Boston Brown to the line for 2. This is the first free throws anybody has shot in this game tonight with 1:45 to play in the second quarter.
Huntley Hall, I guess that's best to go to him because he only has that's his first foul.
Free throw is no good.
He's got a nice looking shot. I just think his long shots, he needs to square his hips up more.
No good.
It's too much muscle.
But Ziegler gets the rebound, passes it out to Brown, so we'll see if the Battlers can take advantage. Ziegler in the corner, drives the baseline, in trouble. Just kind of throws it aimlessly and goes out of bounds.
Pulled the ripcord a little too soon, huh?
Well, he got himself in trouble there. He's about to fall out of bounds, and so he would just kind of hoped somebody would be there.
Huntley Hall triggers in, gives it to Jacob Maxwell. Jacob Maxwell goes right, gets it across the line, picks up his dribble, kicks it on over to Huntley Hall. Huntley drops down to Keith Maxwell. Ball's being passed around. Cooper McCabe, he maintained control of it. I thought he lost it. Down to Martin. Martin spins, kicks it out. Fired up by Huntley Hall. Huntley Hall buries a 3.
That's 3 threes that Faith has made. That's 9 of their 11 points. They take an 11-9 lead. Battlers without a 3. They're going to try one there. Ziegler misses. Stanley gets the rebound, but loses
Picked up by Jacob Maxwell.
A correction, Bradley Vasquez hit a 3. My mistake.
Jacob Maxwell goes into the middle. Tried to drop it to Martin. Bad pass. Picked up by Huntley Hall, but he's caught in the corner. Kicked on out to Cooper McCabe. McCabe fires up. He's off the rim.
Stanley pulls down the rebound, gets it to Ziegler. 40 seconds to play, second quarter. Ziegler has it to Zwaber. Zwaber.
He was going for a Euro move, but he ran into some folks on that one.
Well, and he might have gotten himself into a little trouble, but he got fouled instead, so that's all right.
They got Jacob Maxwell for the foul.
That's his first. Nobody with more than 1 foul. Shot clock is off.
There we go.
There's Brown for 3 short. Right on line.
Cooper McCabe gives up to Jacob Maxwell. Jacob Maxwell gets it across. Still has the ball. Picks it up.
Loose.
Ball's bounce
comes away
like
with
a
it.
pinball
12 seconds
machine.
to play. See if the Battlers can get a shot off here. Ziegler to Zwaber. Zwaber looked at the basket, drives in, forces one up, no good, but he draws a foul. 5.5 seconds to play. And they called Tyler Martin. His first. Again, nobody with more than 1 foul. Zwaber goes to the line for 2. Battlers 0 for 2 from the line. Now make it 0 for 3.
I'm just noticing all those kids are just sucking air on both sides. They've been up and down that court.
Yes, they have. Not a high-scoring game, but certainly a hard-fought game. There he hits one. Battlers within 1 at 11-10.
Jacob Maxwell has it. He clears. He fires up at 3. It's no good. So at the end of 2, folks, Potter County Battlers 10, Faith Longhorns 11. Again, this is Warren LeBeau with Jeff Adele, and producing is Michael Hobart. And we really appreciate you guys all tuned in to Live Ticket. And with that, I'll turn it over to Jeff.
Well, the scoring's pretty easy to keep track of. For Faith, Huntley Hall has 3, and Cooper McCabe has 3, and Cruz McCabe has 3. Jacob Maxwell with 2, each of them with 1 basket. For the Battlers, Boston Brown leads the way with 4 points. Jensen Zwaber has 3, and Bradley Vasquez has 3. So again, the scoring hasn't been too hard to keep up with, but it's been a hard-fought game. Players doing their best, going up and down the court. And so we'll see what the second half holds. With that, we will take a break here, show you some commercials. And folks, as we do that, please do pay attention to these commercials. Please let our sponsors know how much you appreciate their sponsorship of Battler Athletics, because without them, these games would not be on the air. And also, if you'd go in and buy something from them, they'd appreciate that even more. So with that, we'll be back.
C&B's end-of-year sales event is in full swing. Don't miss your chance to save big on John Deere equipment you need to succeed next season. Right now, get 0% financing for 60 months on select Gator utility vehicles, riding lawn equipment, and compact utility tractors. Stop by in-store or visit us online at deerequipment.com to shop our end-of-year event offers. Program expires 1/2/25. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
Ready to thrive in South Dakota's farm country? Turn to Red River Grain Hefty Seed Company in Gettysburg, your agricultural hub at the heart of it all. You can rely on Eric, Kyle, or Colby for all your chemical, seed, and fertilizer solutions. They are your ultimate source for Hefty, DeKalb, and Asgrow varieties, tailored to maximize your crop yields. Join the winning team and cheer on the Battlers with Red River Grain Hefty Seed Company. Call 765-2640 and let's cultivate success together.
Now's your chance for a great deal on smoking fast fiber internet from Venture Communications. Upgrade to the speed you need, up to 1 gig. And with whole home Wi-Fi included as part of your service, experience no-lag gaming, your favorite music, web surfing, HD video streaming, and connect to the latest smart devices. If you're ready for an upgrade, call or visit Venture Communications online.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Schlachter Lumber in Gettysburg is a proud supporter of Gettysburg and surrounding community sports and activities. Schlachter Lumber has been serving the area since 1888. When it comes to building, come to Schlachter Lumber. They carry Valspar paints, Midland garage doors, Marvin windows, a large variety of Milwaukee tools. Schlachter Lumber services and repairs all kinds of tools and compressors. They're happy to provide you with a free estimate too. Call Schlachter Lumber at 605-765-9417. Proud to be a part of bringing you this game. Schlachter Lumber in Gettysburg.
At Plains Commerce Bank, our roots run deep in the plains of South Dakota, where our bankers have been making decisions locally since the 1930s. We're the people in whom you've placed your trust, and we'll be around when you need us.
Hi, this is Kay Kaup, agribusiness banker at Plains Commerce Bank. We take the time to get to know your business and your needs. We offer customized lending, local decision-making, and great service, all important to help you grow your business and reach your dreams.
Plains Commerce Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
We are back here at halftime of the JV game here in the Big Red House in Gettysburg. This is Jeff Adele, along with Warren LeBeau, the sports reporter for the Potter County News. Molly McRoberts, editor and owner, along with her husband Harry.
And their dog Boone.
Okay. And we have Mike Holbert here, who is our producer tonight. We sure thank him for driving down from Hoban to help us out. As I said, the scoring has not been difficult to keep up with. It's 11-10, Faith leading. Huntley Hall with 3, Cooper McCabe 3, Cruz McCabe 3, Jacob Maxwell 2 for Faith. For the Battlers, Boston Brown 4, Jensen's Weber 3, Bradley Vasquez 3. Any comments on the first half, Warren?
No, just like I said, both teams at the end of the second quarter are sucking air, but that's because they're just flying up and down that court, and they're not scared to shoot. And trouble is, the rims are just not that friendly tonight for either team.
Yeah, the Battlers have had a lot of good shots, and a lot of them looked like they were going in, but then they just didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
yeah. So anytime both teams are running and gunning, it makes for an interesting game, no matter what the score is.
Yes, it does. In other Battler sports, the Battler girls are in action tonight, actually. at Northwestern. That game has not started yet. We'll maybe have an update for you later on. Tomorrow, we will have some action from Hoven. This is something the Battlers have done at least for the last few years. I guess I don't know how far it goes back, but where the Battler JV team will play the Sunshine Bible Academy Varsity, and the Battler 8th grade team will play the Sunshine Bible Academy Junior Varsity. That'll start probably around 6:30, somewhere in there, and we'll be bringing that to you tomorrow night. The Battler girls travel to Faith, and that will be Saturday at 2 o'clock. And also Saturday, did I miss something there? The ball got stuck on the rim and they can't get it off. And I don't think Cruz, there they go. I was going to say, I don't think Cruz McCaben's going to jump up and get it. But he had an excellent shot. That 1-3 he made just swished right in there. That was really good. Anyway, Saturday, the Battler Wrestlers are in action in Groton, and that's at 10 o'clock. On Monday, the middle school boys are in Hoven for 2 games against Harriet Selby area. And also on Monday, the middle school wrestlers will go to Oneida. That's at 6 o'clock. On Tuesday, the middle school boys are in Mobridge at 4 o'clock. The boys and girls will have a doubleheader here in Gettysburg on next Tuesday. They'll take on Redfield with the girls JV starting at 4 o'clock. This isn't sports, but the state one-act play competition is this weekend in Brookings, Thursday through Saturday. We certainly wish our local thespians well in that one. And on Friday, the girls and boys will be in Oneida to take on Sully Buttes.
Who?
Sully Buttes.
No.
The Chargers.
What town are they going to be in?
They will be in Oneida.
Ooh.
That Irish town, Oneida.
Yeah.
And that'll start at 4 o'clock.
That'll get people
JV.
fired up.
I would think so. Also, the wrestlers on Friday are in a quad at Millette, and that will be at 5 o'clock. The teams participating there are Britton Heckle, Warner Northwestern, and of course your Potter County Battlers. I misread that. It's Britton Heckle, Warner Northwestern, Potter County, and Ipswich Bowdle. That's the 4 in that one. So lots of Battler sports coming up, and we sure look forward to bringing as much of it to you as we can. And we want to thank Mike Hobart tonight. We also thank Mike Schlachter, who does a lot of our producing, and Tyler Fisher. Michael Fisher has done some of it as well. And folks, if there's anybody out there who would like to volunteer to help run the camera or to get these games ready to produce them, we could sure use the help. We've had three people really. Michael Fisher has done some, but he's very busy and out of town a lot. A lot of the burden has fallen on Mike Hobart and Mike Schlachter and Tyler Fisher, and they've been very dedicated and done a wonderful job, but we don't want to burn them out. Mm-hmm. And so, folks, if you want these games to continue on the air, we could use some more help.
Yeah, and then we're in the Schlachter's press box.
Yes.
And another big shout out to Darren Simon for giving us the chairs we're sitting in.
Yeah. And just to conclude my thought, we will train you how to do this. I won't, but they will. And I'm told it's not that difficult, really. But
yeah,
so
that's why we don't do it.
But no, it is something you can learn to do, and it would really be a help because, like I said, we've had most of the burden has fallen on 3 people, and they haven't complained. They've done a wonderful job, but we don't want to burn them out because if we do, these games won't be on the air anymore, and I don't think any of us want that. So please think about volunteering to help.
Well, we're getting ready to start here. It'll be the Longhorns ball. It'll be Huntley Hall kicking it in to Jacob Maxwell. Jacob Maxwell gives it across the line. He's going to the right side of the court, picks it up, kicks it back out to Mr. Hall. Mr. Hall is left-handed and taken away
by Colby Falkenhagen. Stanley comes away with it to Brown.
Nice hands.
Boston Brown with it over to Falkenhagen in the corner. Looked at a 3, doesn't take it. Drives in now, puts one up, no good. Another good shot that didn't fall. Falkenhagen
good hustle.
Trying for the rebound. Stanley finally comes away with it to Falkenhagen at the free throw line. Over to Brown. Brown puts one up, hits there. Boston Brown with 6 points. Battlers take the lead, 12-11.
Three-quarter pressure being applied by the Battlers. Jacob Maxwell has it. He goes in the middle.
Knocked away by Falkenhagen.
Almost taken away. Hall maintains control of it. He almost loses it. Kicks it down to the Cooper McCaben. McCaben fires down to Mr. Martin. Martin kicks it back out. Jacob Maxwell goes in the paint. Fires up an 8-footer off the backboard. It's no good.
And Zwaber comes away with the rebound. Jensen Zwaber has it. Colby Falkenhagen. He drives in, turns around, puts one up, hits it.
Shot.
Yes, it was his first basket.
Nice looking shot.
If they can get him hot, the
Pressure
scoring will
still
heat
being
up in a
put
hurry.
on by the Battlers. This is Jacob Maxwell. He has it. Lost control of it. Maintains. Hall kicks it down to Mr. Cruz. Mr. Cruz, McCabe fires up a three. It's a little too long. Pulled down by Cooper McCabe. Cooper has it. He kicks it back out front to Hall. Mr. Hall fires up a three. Off the backboard for three.
Huntley Hall with 6 points, all on threes, ties it up, 14-11. 12 of the 14 Longhorn points have come on three-pointers. There's Falkenhagen with it to Stanley. Stanley to Pribble. Back to Falkenhagen, turns around, puts it up and hits it.
He's showing some balling.
16-14. Somebody must have said something
Jacob
at halftime.
Maxwell has it, kicks it on down to Cooper McCabe. McCabe drives into the middle, kicks it on out to Cruz McCabe, and he lost the handle. Ball turns over to the Battlers. In comes Keith Maxwell, who's sitting down as Cruz McCabe.
I don't know what the halftime speech was, but it got the boys fired up. They had 10 points the whole first half. They have 6 in the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. And Swaber lost it, but he's going to draw a foul.
Cooper tried to pick his pocket, but they caught him.
Cooper McCabe picks up the foul. That's his second. He's the only player with 2 fouls, so nobody in foul trouble. Falkenhagen has it. To Brown. Brown over to Falkenhagen, puts one up.
Hot.
No good.
Bounce off. Pulled down by Jacob Maxwell. Longhorns are running. Kicks on out to Mr. Hall. Huntley Hall gets it across the line. Fires it down to Cooper McCabe. Was it touched? Nope. Ball turns over.
Battler ball. 3:29 to play, third quarter. Battlers up 2, 16-14. There's Swaber with it.
Battlers are speeding them up. I think that's what the big thing is. They're getting them to move faster.
Falkenhagen underneath the Pribble. Back out to Falkenhagen for 3. Short. Gets his own rebound. Good job there. Forces one up. No good, but he's fouled.
Jacob Maxwell, I believe. Huntley Hall was standing there too, but I think they got Jacob. That's who they got.
Maxwell picks up his second foul. Falkenhagen at the line for 2. His first trip to the line. Battlers were 1 of 4 in the first half. Faith did not shoot any free throws in the first half.
And Keith Maxwell, his brother, snuck in, took for us. So he's down under the basket right now on the free throw lane.
Battlers are back up by 3. Misses that one, but good rebound there by Joe Stanley. Gets it to Falkenhagen, over to Brown. Brown looked to the 3, doesn't take it. Kicks it out to Falkenhagen. Falkenhagen in the lane, gets it over to Brown. It was Swaber. He puts one up and hits it. Jensen Swaber with 5 points. 19-14. Battlers' biggest
Maxwell's
lead.
got pressure on him. He picks up his dribble, kicks down to Cooper McCabe. McCabe's going in the middle, stops, kicks it out to Mr. Hall. Mr. Hall back over to Maxwell. Maxwell's in between the legs, goes left, kicks it on out to Cooper McCabe. McCabe drops into the Keith Maxwell. Keith Maxwell forces up, but he's blocked.
And Pribble with the block. Gets it to Swaber. Swaber driving all the way, loses it.
It's the handle. Pick up by Huntley Hall. He wants to run. He's got one man to beat.
But he had to bring the ball with him.
Still stay. I believe it was off Joe Stanley's leg.
And entering are Furley and Arpan, leaving are Brown and Pribble. Coming in is Gable, leaving is Swaber. Battlers play everybody. They have 10 on the JV squad. They all get a good chance to play.
Well, so does Faith.
Yes, they only have 6, but yes, they play them all.
Cruz kicks on it over to Cooper McCabe. Back out to Cruz. Jacob Maxwell fires it up. He's too strong.
He'll stay with Faith. What you mentioned there, the difference in the size of the rosters in kind of a fast-paced game, that could be an advantage for the Battlers.
Yeah.
They can substitute more. And now we have
moment of silence.
And
I was talking about shot clock.
Oh, okay. They're saying they get a fresh shot clock, and they do.
Yeah. Okay, Cooper McCabe kicks it way over to Jacob Maxwell. Jacob Maxwell tried to drop it into Martin, but he lost the handle. Turnover to the Battlers.
2:09 to play third quarter. Furley will throw it in to Falkenhagen. To Gable. Gable kicks it out to
Furley.
Furley for three.
Whoa!
Chase Furley, his first basket puts the Battlers up by 8, their biggest lead of the game.
Yeah, he created some distance. Maxwell kicks it over to McCabe. McCabe down to Keith Maxwell. Keith Maxwell is going to go up strong. He kicks it out to Cooper McCabe. Almost lost it, handles it. Jacob Maxwell has it. He drives in, he pops, rolls out, still loose. Maxwell gets the rebound. He tried to go up. They're going to get Joe Stanley.
Yep.
So Jacob Maxwell will go to the line for 2.
Stanley's first foul. Battlers have only been called for 2 fouls in the whole game. First in this quarter, of course. Maxwell at the line. These are the first free throws that Faith has shot.
Maxwell, 3 dribbles, sets, fires, off the back of the rim. No good. Shooting free throws is muscle memory, so he'll probably do 3 dribbles, set, and shoot. Because once you get in the rhythm, you stay in that rhythm.
That's my problem. My muscles don't have any memory.
3, see? There he's in the rhythm. He shoots, and it's in.
I think my muscles have Alzheimer's or something. They don't have any memory at all. 22-15. There's Arpan to Falkenhagen.
He's hot. No! Rolls out the back. Pulled down by Cooper McCabe. Gives it back to Jacob Maxwell. Jacob Maxwell. Oh, poked the waist. Loose. Gets it. They're working on 10 seconds.
10 seconds it is.
There it is. 24 on the shot clock. So that was right.
Yeah, absolutely. Minute 14 to play. Let's see if the Battlers can take advantage of it. They're up 7. And we have a substitute coming in.
This is Huntley Hall coming in. Going out is Keith Maxwell. People from Faith, I hope I'm getting the name right, and I'm glad you're tuning in.
Stanley over to Falkenhagen. Arpan. Bounce pass to Gable. There's Furley. Furley to Stanley. Arpan. Falkenhagen. Still plenty of time.
Martin
away, but Arpan grabs it. Good job by him. There's Falkenhagen. Kicks it out to Furley.
Nice drop pass.
Gable misses the shot. Stanley fights for the rebound.
Stanley are fighting. Martin wins. Gets it out to Cruz. Cruz fires over to Jacob Maxwell. Jacob Maxwell's going in the middle. That's how you break a press. Gets it across the timeline. Drops a shot. Take it away.
By Arpan. Forward to Falkenhagen.
Martin barreling down on him.
I think a truck just ran into him there.
Couldn't hit the brakes quite fast enough.
Should have used the Jake brake on that one. Tyler Martin picks up his second. Shot clock is off. 32.4 seconds to play in the quarter rather. Stanley to Falkenhagen. That's Furley. Gable. Gable back to Furley. Stanley wide open from the top of the key. No good. Arpan grabs the rebound. He's playing well tonight.
Nice pass
right underneath the Gable, and he hits it.
Nice pass.
Good vision to see that.
Jacob Maxwell has the ball. Kicks it on over to Mr. Hall. Mr. Hall going in the middle. He gets it across the line. Taken away.
Furley has it. Checks the clock. He's got time. 2-1. Puts it up. They call the blocking foul.
0.1.
1/10 of a second remaining.
They got Jacob Maxwell with the
third.
foul.
He was trying to draw the charge, and that was one maybe could have gone either way. It went the Battlers' way.
Yeah.
Furley at the line for 2.
Now there's not enough time. There's only enough time to tap a ball there. There's not enough time to shoot. So outside the Battlers, I just go to the bench.
Well, maybe they can tap it.
Mr. Cruz McCabe.
No need to tap it as it goes in.
There's the time.
So a good quarter for the Battlers. They outscore Faith 15-4 and take the third quarter lead 25-15. We'll be back for the fourth after this.
Yeah, I think.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
Well, after 3 quarters, Battlers lead at 25-15. Huntley Hall leading Faith with 6 points. Cooper McCabe, Jacob Maxwell, and Cruz McCabe all with 3. Boston Brown leads the Battlers with 6. Jensen's Weber 5. Chase Furley 4. Bradley Vasquez 3. Colby Falkenhagen also has 5, and Mason Gable 2.
I got Martin out there, got Keith Maxwell, Cruz McCabe, Mr. Huntley Hall, and Cooper McCabe out there for the Longhorns.
That's Boston Brown with a 3, no good.
Pulled down by Cruz McCabe. Smallest guy in the court gets the rebound. Gives it up to Mr. Hall. He gets it across. He's still running, and he's fouled.
Give me a chance to tell you who's out there for the Battlers. We have Jonah Pribble, Bradley Vasquez, Boston Brown, Jensen's Weber, and Trayson Ziegler. Foul goes on Trayson Ziegler. That is his first.
Huntley Hall gets it into Cruz. Cruz between the legs, drops it back over to Hall on the left side. Hall spins. He goes driving into the paint. Forces it up. And it will get the shooter's roll.
Huntley Hall, 8 points. Cuts the lead to 8, 25-17. Boston Brown.
Oh, they were talking.
Yep.
Cruz McCabe was paying attention. He got the loose ball. Gives it up to Mr. Hall. Huntley Hall gets across the line. Kicks it back out to Cruz. Cruz goes into the middle. Euro step. Fires it up. No good. Cleaned up by Huntley Hall.
He has 10. And that quickly, Faith is back within 6, 25-19. Still over 5 minutes to play. Ziegler drives in, and he draws a foul.
It's on the floor, though, no, not shooting.
No, it was on one of the Faith players. That's Huntley Hall, his second. Boston Brown to throw it in.
Earn it. They're not sending him to the line.
There's Swaber misses a shot. Pribble there.
Oh, Pribble got nailed by Martin.
He'll go to the line.
All you had to do is watch Pribble's head when it snapped back. He knew a foul was coming.
Tyler Martin picks up his 3rd. Pribble's first time to the line. Battlers are 3 of 8 from the line so far tonight.
He had a pretty good game against Dupree, Mr. Pribble did.
Now it's 3 of 9.
There,
that one goes in.
Nothing but net on that one.
Lead back
Huntley
up
Hall
to 7.
take it in for the Longhorns. He can run the baseline, but he gives it out to Mr. Cruz. McCabe between the legs, Cruz does. Drops it on down to Cooper McCabe. Cooper McCabe gives it up to Huntley Hall. He's fouled.
Faith seems to have picked up the pace here in the fourth quarter.
He'll go to the line. Huntley Hall for 2.
Pribble picks up the foul. That's his first. Second team foul. Huntley Hall's first trip to the line. Faith only 1 of 2.
Watch his routine. If you ever watch, it's usually just 3 dribbles for most people. That's what he does. Shoots a lefty. It's no good. But most shooters just dribble 3 times. See?
Yep.
There he goes.
Should have dribbled
in
one
and
more
out.
time.
Scrum. Jump
held
ball.
ball on the, stays with Faith.
And the score stays 26-19. This is Huntley Hall triggered in for Faith on the right side. He's got his teammates moving. Passed out to Mr. Martin. Mr. Martin gives it on up to Cooper McCabe. He almost lost it, maintained. Mr. Hall shoots a 3 and buries it.
He has 7 in this quarter, 13 for the game, and all of a sudden it's just a 4-point game, 26-22. Battlers with just 1 point so far in the fourth quarter. There's Brown with it. Brown drives in, puts one up, no
Short,
good.
Though. Nice move. Mr. Martin said, I didn't do it.
And the referee says, yeah, he said he didn't do it. You're right, you didn't. Huntley Hall did it.
Mr. Hall for that one.
Boston Brown at the line, he's 0 of 2. Hits that one. Makes the lead 5 points, 27-22. Second one also good. Makes it 6-point game, 28-22.
Cooper McCabe gives it up to Mr. Hall. Mr. Hall's running. Barrels across the line.
Loses the ball. Vasquez
lost
with
it.
the steal.
Oh, that was over and back.
Ziegler drives in, lays it up, reverse layup. Nice move.
They got away with over and back, though.
Nice move, though, by Trayson Ziegler, and it's 30-22. And Faith
wants to talk about it, so there's a timeout. Potter County Battlers 30, Faith Longhorns 22 with 4:10 left to play in the final quarter. This is Warren LeBeau, Jeff Adele, and Mike Holbert.
We'll be back.
Allied Plumbing and Heating is your contact for business, farm, commercial, and residential plumbing needs located in Pierre. No job is too big or small for Allied. Put our over 50 years of experience to work for you. At Allied Plumbing and Heating, the only surprise we want for our customers is how fast they get the job done. That's why we offer free estimates on every single service, no hidden charges. Give them a call today at Allied Plumbing and Heating. Remember, you can rely on your allies.
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
We're back. Battlers leading it by 8, 30-22. About 4 minutes to play in the game. 4:10 to be exact. Yeah. It is Faith's ball. Crowd still filing in.
Yeah, one of the players disappeared, so I was trying to figure out who that was. They got just 5 on the floor. This is Cruz McCabe. That's Mr. Hall, Maxwell.
Stolen away by Vasquez. Vasquez puts one up short. Knocked around.
Loose.
Harpan comes away with it. And there's a foul on Keith Maxwell. That's his first. Now, with only 5 left, they better hope nobody fouls out.
Yeah.
That nobody has more than 3, so not in grave danger at this point, but 350 can be a long time. There's Swaber with it.
Whoa.
Swaber puts one up from the free throw line, no good. Nice rebound by Furley, turns around, puts it up, and hits it. Chase Furley with 6 points, 32-22, lead back to 10.
Okay. Cruz McCabe has it, it's looking for help.
Knocked away by Arpan, but they're going to call him for a foul.
I finally figured it out. It is Jacob Maxwell that disappeared in the locker room. He's probably getting ready for varsity game.
That would be my guess as well.
But I also think all these kids are on varsity too with those uniforms.
Yeah, I would suspect so. If Faith seems to have kind of a small squad tonight.
This year, yeah. They were looking to drop it into Keith Maxwell, kicked out of bounds by Furley. So the ball will stay with the Longhorns. They'll bring it in on the right side. That's Mr. Huntley Hall with it. He's got his teammates moving. Dropped it into Mr. Martin. Mr. Martin throws it up. It's no good.
Arpan with the rebound.
Cooper McCabe's
Needs
on
some
it.
help and gives it from Swaber. Jensen Swaber over to Chase Furley. Furley drives in, puts it up, hits it. Furley having a nice game. 8 points, 34-22.
Cruz McCabe gets it into Mr. Hall. Mr. Hall's running down to the left side. He kicks it out front to Cooper McCabe. They drop it over to Keith Maxwell. Keith Maxwell going in force, and he forced it up, but he'll go to the line. He drawed the foul.
I believe they got Furley for that one.
I think got Vasquez, I think. Maxwell.
I was right, ha ha. Furley picks up his second.
It's not a contest, Jeff, but I won, right?
It's not, but if it had been.
I won. Keith drops it in.
That's his first point of the game, his first time to the line as well. Vasquez will go out. Mason Gable comes in.
Keith will get one more here. He's got to have the best shoes on the team, too. Keith shots up and rattles in.
So he has 2 points, 2 of 2 from the line, lead back to 10, 2:50 to play. Furley has it. Swaber drives in. Bounce pass over to Pribble. He puts one up and hits it. Jonah Pribble with 3 points, his first basket. It's 36-24.
Cruz McCabe goes in the middle. He lost the handle. Kicked out to Arpan.
He loses
Martin gets the loose ball. He throws it over to Keith Maxwell. Keith Maxwell, he walks. He's got the best shoes. He had to use them. He had to walk on with them.
Well, those shoes are made for walking.
That's for sure.
And that's just what he did.
And I know anybody under 60 is not going to remember who sung that song.
They aren't even going to remember the song.
It's been in commercials. It's been in
Tegan Arpan has it. Yeah, nice pass to Gable. Mason Gable puts it away. He has 4. Tegan Arpan with an excellent pass, 38-24.
Puffed his chest out on that. That was cool. Gets on down to Cooper McCabe. McCabe has it. Oh!
And the ball is loose. Zwaber will pick it up. Jensen drives all the way, lays it in.
Yeah.
And he's fouled as well.
Huntley Hall fell down. He fell down. I think that's a frustration foul because he's going to get nailed with the foul, too.
And he did. That's his 4th. By the way, it was Nancy Sinatra that sang that. 40-24. Minute 57 to play. You never know what you're going to learn on these broadcasts, folks.
No, it's just a blast from a pass. I said, you don't care. I mean, you ain't gonna
Oops, and there's Tyler Martin losing the ball out of bounds, so the Battlers will get it back.
Unless you go to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and you need a lifeline to an old guy, that's us.
They should have a special thing, lifeline to an old guy.
Yeah.
There's Furley for 3.
Oh, he's got a good game.
He has 11 points, 43-24.
Okay, Mr. Huntley Hall has it, gives it up to Cruz McCabe, and McCabe has it. It's going in the middle. He's fired on over, taken away.
Furley, he's going to lay it in again.
Yes, Furley tearing it up.
He has 9 in this quarter, 13 in the game, all in the second half.
Running wide. Arpan's going to get nailed in.
I think it might have gotten Gable. Probably could have to have their choice on this one. That's Gable.
All right.
His
2
first.
in a row. I lost 2.
45-24, Battlers have it.
And this will be Mr. Huntley Hall going to the line for the Faith Longhorns.
Battlers in the bonus, of course. That's why he goes to the line.
With 1:34 left to play, scored Potter County Battlers 45, Longhorns 24. First shot up by Mr. Huntley Hall is good.
He's 1 of 3 now from the line. Having a good game, though. He's got 14 points.
Mr. Hall, 1, 2, 3, sets, fires, good.
45-26. Battlers with the ball. There's Furley.
Taken away by Cooper McCabe, and he's running wide open. Goes up strong, 2 for Cooper McCabe.
He has 5. His first basket since the first quarter, 45-28.
Good hustle by McCabe.
Yep. There's a 3 by Mason Gable, no good.
Short, pulled down by Martin. Oh, taken away.
Gable, and he hits it. Mason Gable with 6 points, 47-28. Battlers had only 10 in the first half. And
under a minute, Cruz McCabe has it. Kicks it on over to Huntley Hall. Huntley Hall goes it. Mr. Huntley throws up an 8-footer, rolls off the rim. Loose ball. Martin's fighting with it. Out of bounds, going Battlers' way.
Yep. I do want to say, Faith with a short in number squad tonight, they have played hard. They're not going to win tonight, but they've played very hard, and they've given an excellent effort tonight. There's Furley over to Pribble.
Miss Smith is standing behind us. She's with the band.
Brown puts one up, hits it. Nice shot by Boston Brown. That was not an easy shot. He has 10.
25 seconds coming up on here. This is Mr. Huntley Hall. Kicks it on over to Cruz. Cruz between the legs. He's dancing. Sprancing. He goes up. Rainbow, no good.
Brown with the rebound.
Coming up on 10 seconds.
Down to Gable. And he says, we're not going to rub it in.
Coach told him, walk it out.
Yeah. And that's going to be that. So a big second half by the Battlers propels them to the victory, 49-28. And Warren, I'll turn it over to you for some comments while I total up the points here.
Okay, you got the band playing tonight? Okay, the band's out here. So we got Potter at the end of 4. It's Potter County They switched the thing on Potter County Battlers 49. Faith Longhorns 38. This is 20. I can't read my own chicken scratcher. 28. This is Warren LeBeau, Jeff Adele, and Mike Holbert is producing, running camera, and bailing us out all the time. So we appreciate Mr. Holbert being here. And so the other thing, we appreciate you all tuned in, listening to us from Faith. We appreciate your tuning in, and we also appreciate everybody that listens to us regularly in our region. And we thank Live Ticket for bringing these broadcasts and the sponsors that pay for that. So with that, I'll turn it over to Jeff.
Okay, and I do have the scoring total up for the Battlers. Chase Furley led the way with 13 points off the bench, all in the second half, 9 of them in the fourth quarter. Boston Brown had 10 points. Jensen's Weber 7, Mason Gable 6, Colby Falkenhagen 5, Jonah Pribble 3, Bradley Vasquez 3, Trayson Ziegler had 2. That all adds up to 49. For Faith, Huntley Hall led the way with 15 points. Cooper McCabe had 5, Jacob Maxwell 3, Cruz McCabe 3, and Keith Maxwell had 2. That adds up to 28. After one quarter, Faith led at 8-4, and they still led at halftime 11-10. But after 3, the Battlers had a good third quarter that they won 15-4 to take a 25-15 lead into the final period. And then they scored 24 points in the fourth quarter, almost as many as they had scored in the first 3 combined to take a 49-28 victory. So we'll be back here in about 8 or 9 minutes to get you ready for the varsity game. Warren, any final comments?
No. Just want to know if Miss Smith wants to talk over there.
Okay, well, we'll be back then. And once again, we ask you to please patronize our sponsors. Let them know how much you appreciate their support of Battler Athletics.
Luce, Lucy, and Wreck Funeral Homes are your family-owned businesses ready to help you in your time of need. With businesses in Gettysburg, Fulton, Miller, Highmore, and they service Cheyenne River Reservation. Mandy and Tiffany are there to answer any questions and help you along. Luce, Lucy, and Wreck Funeral Homes proudly support all local sports and activities.
Best of luck in today's competition to the Potter County Battlers from Black Sheep Agronomy, your local agronomy experts. Black Sheep Agronomy wants you to have a successful farm plan and is focused on products and practices that work in this region. As community members themselves, Tyler, Tice, and Austin support area students who work hard in their school and extracurricular activities. Good luck, Battlers, from Black Sheep Agronomy. Call 842-6104 for all your agronomy needs.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
JT's Quick Stop in Gettysburg is your ultimate pit stop for snacking and fueling before hitting the road. We offer mouth-watering hot stuffed pizza, delicious burgers, crispy chicken, savory potatoes, and year-round soft-serve ice cream. Quench your thirst with our diverse beverage selection. As proud sponsors of Potter County Battlers Athletics and events, we're deeply connected to our community. Stay updated on Facebook for promotions and offerings. Swing by JT's Quick Stop in Gettysburg to make your pit stop unforgettable. We're excited to serve you.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Todd Sandel today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
CoreCares helps individuals stay at home by offering caregiving, nursing, and medical alert systems in over 55 communities in South Dakota. Specializing in tasks like bathing, meal prep, and medication setups, our well-trained staff delivers exceptional care. We invest in our team through customized training and comprehensive benefits. To learn more about job opportunities or services, visit our website at corecares.com. CoreCares, proudly serving our community.
Dan Sinclair in Gettysburg is your first stop for food, fuel, snacks, cold beer, wine, and spirits. Our extensive selection of burgers, subs, wraps, burritos, salads, and our famous roasted chicken makes lunch and dinner a breeze. In a hurry? Call ahead, 605-765-2266, and we'll have it ready for you. Stop in and let our friendly staff help you get stocked up for the road trip or the trip to the big game. Stan Sinclair is a proud sponsor of Potter County Battler Athletics and Events.
Hey all family and friends, out watching our Potter County Battlers compete in tonight's game.
All of us at the Hoven Co-op are behind the athletes, giving it all they've got, every play of the game while striving for the win.
We are cheering for your success tonight.
Not only tonight, but in the classroom, on the farm, wherever your life takes you.
Good luck, Battlers, in tonight's game and all season long.
The Hoven Co-op is proud to support our area youth, the future of this community. Best of luck from the Hoven Co-op. Go Battlers!
Yeah. Another one. Yep. Man, this town's changed. Yeah. About damn time.
That moment when you realize your furnace is stone cold busted. We're talking a real put on every sweater you own, I can't feel my feet, penguin predicament. But fear not, there's an expert for that.
Let your local heating experts at Pites Service Experts keep you warm with $50 off any furnace repair.
Like it toasty? There's an expert for that.
Call Pites Service Experts at 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Protect what matters most with the Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, American Family Insurance. Our personalized insurance solutions ensure you're covered, no matter what life throws your way. From home and auto to farm, commercial, and life, we tailor policies to fit your unique needs. With our dedicated team and exceptional service, you'll have peace of mind knowing you're in good hands. Contact the Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, LLC.
Dakota Pro Air is a locally family-owned business that has been taking care of farmers' aerial needs since 2020. With locations in Letcher and Miller, Dakota Pro Air is able to provide service to a large area. Ground conditions too wet, or just don't want those sprayer tracks in your field? Give Dakota Pro Air a call for all your chemical and fertilizer application needs at 605-248-2314.
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
Battler basketball is on the air from the Big Red House in Gettysburg, South Dakota. This is Jeff Adele alongside Warren LeBeau, the sports reporter for the Potter County News. We have our producer tonight, Mike Hobart, came down from Hoven. We sure appreciate him. And tonight, the Battlers take on the Faith Longhorns. Faith had to come a ways for this game. We sure appreciate they came. And they brought some fans with them. Not a huge crowd on the Faith side, but it is a long way to come, too. So, Warren, why don't you tell us a little bit about the Faith Longhorns?
I think it was pretty easy to spot the Faith Longhorn fans with those hats, right?
Well, there's only one that, they come with cowboy hats, but there's only one girl there on the sideline with the Longhorn hat, which I think is cool.
Well, anyway, big shout out for those that are listening from Faith across the river there. We sure appreciate you taking time to listen to us and watching this game. We also want to first recognize the superintendent for Faith High School is Kelly Darters. The principal is Casey Hale. The athletic director is Doug Schauer. The head coach for the Longhorns is Travis Gieb, and the assistant coach is Brooke Williams. The Longhorns are coming in with a record of 5-7, and they started off the year on the 13th, beating Teoshbe Topa. Then they came back and lost the Kadoka area on the 14th of December, and then they turned around, beat Bison on the 19th. Then they lost 4 in a row. They lost to Phillip on the 21st of December, Timberlake on January 9th. They lost to Harding County on January 11th. They lost to New Underwood on the 16th. When they finally came back, turned things around on the 17th when they beat Newell, and then they also got by Edgemont on the 18th. Then they ran up against Lemon, and they got beat on the 24th, and then on the very next day they got beat by Harding County. And the game before this one, they beat Sundance on the 28th. So we're looking for a pretty good, evenly matched game up here. And then the keys for Mr. Gieb, he said the 3 keys to beating the Potter County Battlers is to control the pace. He wants no turnovers, and hopefully no turnovers over on the Potter County pressure. And also, he wants to out-rebound the Battlers. That makes sense. And he wants to hit some shots, and that also makes a great deal of sense. And his shout-out is to his missus, Ellie. And I also want to do a shout-out to Mrs. McGee, too, because she takes photographs with the Longhorn, and she has sent pictures to me because I write for the Potter County News and the West River Eagle, and she sends pictures to me, so I also appreciate what Ellie has done for me.
Because the less work you have to do, the better, right?
You bet.
And I subscribe to that philosophy as well. For the Battlers, they come in with a record of 4-9, which doesn't sound good, and it's not. But at the same time, every team that they've lost to has at least a 500 record, and most of them are substantially above 500. So they have played a tough schedule this year. It's not like they are losing to a bunch of teams that aren't very good. They've lost to a lot of good teams. And they have beaten some teams. The teams they have beaten all have sub-500 records as well. So you can take that for what it's worth. As Warren said, the Longhorns come in tonight with a record of 5-7. So this should be a good game. Starting for the Battlers tonight, number 0, Jack Simon. He's a 6'2 freshman. Number 11, Colby Falkenhagen, a 5'7 sophomore. Number 15, Joe Stanley, a 5'10 junior. Number 23, Landon Larson, a 6'3 senior. Number 34, Jet Simon, a 6-foot senior.
Hey, did I give the starting lineup for the Faith?
I don't know if you did. I wasn't paying attention to you, Warren, so I don't know.
I did not. So I apologize, folks. I apologize. Number 1 is Tryon Arnson. He's senior. He's 6'1 guard. Number 2 is Cooper Scholke. He's 5'10 junior. Also started is Jaden Selby. Number 15, he's 6'2 and he's a senior. 21 is Kreese Halligan. He's 6'2 junior. And last is Tace Berglund, number 24. He's 6'2 junior. I apologize for that, Jeff, but I just realized I didn't give the starting lineup.
No problem. And Battlers, by the way, are coached by Bryce Hall, assisted by Micah Baldwin. They're cheerleaders, they only got 3 of them here tonight: Eve Gable, Gabby Gable, and Addie Roseland. And Gabby will be singing our national anthem for us as well here in a little bit. And I'm doing double duty tonight because I'm also going to do the public address. So, Warren, if you want to talk over me, that's fine. Otherwise, I'll just take the headset off. Well, I'll just leave the headset on, actually, and people can hear it both.
Hopefully there's no feedback.
I hope so, too. I've done it before.
Okay.
It's time for Battler basketball. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's basketball games between the Faith Longhorns and your Potter County Battlers. Your officials for tonight's game are Scott Kuzler, Chris Frost, and Derek Bardineau. They are hired with the mutual agreement of the teams. Their experience and integrity qualify them to administer the rules of the game. All spectators, players, and coaches, no matter what their personal feelings or loyalties may be, should display respect for them. We remind you that spectators can support the teams tonight by refraining from any derogatory or demeaning comments or cheers. We hope you will enjoy the match and support the students in a positive and sportsmanlike manner. This time we ask that you would please rise, remove all head cover, as we pay honor to America with the singing of the national anthem by Gabby Gable. We remind you that proper respect is to stand at attention and place your right hand over your heart. Veterans and out-of-uniform military personnel may salute the flag. Thank you, Gabby. And now here are the starting lineups for tonight's game. First, for the Faith Longhorns. Number 1, a 6'1 senior, Tyan Arneson. Number 2, a 5'10 junior, Cooper Schulke. Number 15, a 6'2 senior, Jaden Selby. Number 21, a 6'2 junior, Kreese Halligan. Number 24, a 6'2 junior, Tace Berglund. Faith is coached by Travis Grube, assisted by Brock Williams. And now for your Potter County Battlers. The cheerleaders, Eve Gable, Gabby Gable, Addie Roseland. And now the starting lineup. Number 0, a 6'2 freshman, Jack Simon. Number 11, a 5'7 sophomore, Colby Falkenhagen. Number 15, a 5'10 junior, Joe Stanley. Number 23, a 6'3 senior, Landon Larson. Number 34, a 6' senior, Jet Simon. The Battlers are coached by Bryce Hall, assisted by Michael Baldwin. Let's play basketball.
Now, who sang that national anthem?
Gabby Gable sang the national anthem.
She got a set of pipes on her, doesn't she?
She does. She does an excellent job. You may have noticed the Battlers have a couple of changes in their starting lineup tonight. Jackson Krause and Jaron Chase are not starting, and in their places are Colby Falkenhagen and Joe Stanley. They both had fine games in the JV. We'll see how they do here in the varsity tonight.
And they played good against Dupree the last game. Jumping for the Longhorns is Berglund.
Against Landon Larson.
6-2 against 6-3.
And the Battlers come away with the tip. That's Jet Simon with it. Jet gets it to Jack Simon over to Larson. Drives into the lane. No good. Joe Stanley fights for the rebound.
Pulled away by Arneson for the Faith Longhorn. He immediately kicks it over to Halligan. Halligan gets it into Schulke. Schulke fires it on down. He tried to hit Arneson. It's too long, too strong.
Fired it down a little too far. So the Battlers will get a break there. Jack Simon will inbound it to Falkenhagen. Over to Jet. For you folks from Faith, the Battlers have two Simons, Jet and Jack. I often just refer to them by their first names. There's Jack. Taken away.
Almost batted away by Halligan.
Larson to Jack. Jack Simon looks at a three. Over to Jet. Jet takes a three. Swish!
Anyway, that's a good start.
Jet Simon puts the Battlers up 3-0.
Schulke has it in for the Longhorns. Kicks it on over to Halligan. Long pass down to Arneson. Arneson's in the corner. He's looking for help. Fires across court. He finds Halligan. Halligan has it. Drops it into Berglund. Berglund looks for it. Ball's being passed around. Kick back across. Too far over again. Loose, taken away.
He'll try to go all the way. No, he flips it to Larson.
Oh!
Good pass, and Landon Larson with a circus play there to put that one in. 5-0.
Okay, this is Schulke that has it. Three-quarter pressure being applied by the Battlers. Schulke has to get it across the line, and he does. He fires on down to Berglund. Berglund drops it into Arneson. Arneson forces it up. It's taken away by Simon.
Jack had it over to Larson. Larson brings it across. Little bump, no call. Larson gets it over to Jet. Jet looks at a three, gets his defender in the air, drives it back up to the basket.
Ball's pulled down by Halligan. Face wants to run. Berglund has it. He's he's in the full court. Fakes it pass. Goes up off the board for two.
Nice move by Tace Berglund. It's 5-2. Falkenhagen brings it up. Larson directing traffic. Uses the screen. Now gets it over to Jack. Nice give and go. Puts it up.
Oh!
He's fouled. Oh! Nice shot by Jack Simon.
He muscled that one in.
Draws the foul. 7-2 is our score now. Foul was called on Jaden Selby, his first.
He muscled that one in.
If they have games against Harriet Selby, that must get awfully confusing. Jack Simon puts up the free throw. No good.
Okay, pulled down by Berglund for Faith. Kicks it on out to Halligan. Halligan drops it on down to Arneson. Arneson has it. He drives in. Kicks it on out to Schulke. Schulke fake. Schulke fires up a three from the left. Buried it.
Shot. Cooper Schulke with the three. 7-5. Jet Simon with it. To Jack. Top of the circle. Larson underneath the Stanley. Kicks it back out to Falkenhagen for three. Short.
Pulled down by Berglund. The air ball was. Gives it up to Schulke. Schulke between the legs. Kicked on down to Arneson. He's on the right side. He's driving in. He's going up strong. Kicks it out. Halligan has it. He fires up a 25-footer. Halfway down. Will not go. Berglund gets it. He pushes it up. Selby gets the rebound. He forces it up. He'll go to the line for two.
I believe they got Joe Stanley on that one, and they did. His first.
First 3 minutes gone. We got Mr. Selby on the line for the Faith Longhorns. He's got two coming. Dribbles, sets, fires. Too strong.
Bit of a flat shot there.
Yeah, and the flat shots, you got to be right on with them.
5 minutes to play, first quarter.
Because that's basically what happens. They'll skim off. Another flat shot. Skimmed off.
But they get the
Berglund
rebound.
gets the rebound. He's tied up.
Stanley comes away with it to Jack Simon. Jack to Larson. Larson driving, forgets to take the ball with him. Now he's got it. Falkenhagen directing some traffic here. Over to Jet Simon. Jet open for a deep three, but doesn't take it. Jack will take a three from the top of the circle. No good.
Don't roll down. Loose ball picked up by Berglund. Gives it up to Halligan. Halligan has it on the left side. Kicks it back out front to Schulke. Schulke fires it over to Ardenson. Ardenson gives it back to Schulke on top. Kicked on over to Halligan. Halligan drops in Berglund. Berglund fires up a 15-footer. It's no good. Halligan gets the long rebound. Kicks it back out to Berglund. Berglund's dribbling. Kicks out. Halligan drives the baseline. Shoots a 10-foot. Jackson tried to block. Jack tried to block him, but he got fouled. So Halligan will go to the line.
Jack Simon's first foul. Swish. Nice shot there by Chris Halligan. 7-6.
Yeah. I know him more by the shoes than I do his number. Second shot's away and buries it. We're tied, folks.
Looked good on both of those free throws, and it's 7-up. Larson has it. Falkenhagen wide open for three. Oh, misses everything. Jack Simon tries to save it.
Loose ball's picked up by Halligan, fired on down to Schulke. No, excuse me, Ardenson. Ardenson has it. They stop him. He kicks it out to Schulke. Schulke fires straight away for a three. It's too strong. Long rebound goes to Halligan. Kick down out.
Larson hustles after it. He's going to go all the way. Puts it up. Hits it. Landon Larson with 4. Battlers back up front 9-7.
Arneson fires across court. Over to Halligan. Schulke has it on top. Kicks it over to Arneson. Arneson tried to drop it in both. Take it away
by Jet Simon. He'll try to go all the way. Puts it up. No good.
Strong. Arneson gets the rebound. There. Schulke has it. He gets it over to the vision line.
Knocked away by Larson. He'll save
Larson's
it.
Got a good dig. Oh, nice pass.
To Jet Simon. He'll run it down, drives on, puts it up and hits it. Jet Simon with 5. Good play by Landon Larson, too. And now we have a convenience store score. It's 7-11.
Coach Gibbs just, I thought he was going to call a timeout, but nope, he lets him play. Schulke fires over to Ardenson, cross-court pass, trying to drop it in. Another one taken away.
He's got a couple of steals.
I think that's 3 takeaways in a row for him.
There's Jet Simon with it. Jet tries to drive in on 3 and does so.
And he made him pay.
7 for Jet Simon. It's 13-7. And Faith wants to talk about it. 2:33 to play in the first quarter. Battlers 13, Longhorns 7. We'll be back.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
Okay.
We are back. Battlers lead at 13-7 as they've gone on a 6-point run here.
Okay.
Battlers break the huddle. Faith already had.
Jacob Maxwell comes on the floor for the Longhorns. Sitting down is Ardenson.
Jackson Krause and Jaron Chase are in the game. Joe Stanley is out, and I'm trying to see who else is
Halligan's
out.
triggering in. He gets it into Schulke. Schulke's the quarterback for the Longhorns. Fires it on down to Jacob Maxwell. Maxwell's going in. Tried to drop a pass. Another takeaway. I think that's 4 takeaways in a row.
Long pass from Simon to Jaron Chase, and he hits it. Landon Larson was the other one that came out, by the way, but an excellent play by the Battlers, 15-7.
Okay, pass on down to Jacob Maxwell. Jacob Maxwell has it, gives it up to Halligan. Halligan fires across to Schulke. Schulke drops it on down. Ball's being passed around. Maxwell looking to drop it. Can't do it. Kicks it in the middle of Berglund. Berglund gets it into Selby. Selby turns, fires. He's short. Berglund gets the short shot. Kicks out to Halligan. Schulke will fire up a 3. He's short with the shot. Good play by Selby to knock it on over to Halligan. Halligan gets 2.
Here's Halligan with 4 points. It's 15-9. Chase over to Falkenhagen. Falkenhagen looks at a shot, gets it to Jet Simon. He'll take
away.
The 3. No good.
Too strong.
Falkenhagen trying to run it down. He does to Jet Simon. Underneath to Jack. Jack turns around.
Salby's on top of him. Can he do it? Yes, he can.
Jack Simon with 4 points. 17-9.
Selby was all over that too. Schulke has it in between legs.
And they're going to call Colby Falkenhagen.
Yeah, Falkenhagen will get it.
I didn't give the keys to the game. One of them was for the Battlers to defend better. I think they've done that so far in the first quarter. They've been playing excellent defense.
Yeah, I also think, Bryce Hall wants to shake them up.
Yep.
Started a new lineup.
Yep.
Halligan gets it into Schulke. Schulke fires on down to Arnson, who's back in the game. Arnson goes deep, drops it into Berglund, but it's too far over his head. Goes out of bounds, another turnover.
Another of the keys was better shot selection. I think they've done that well, too, because they've had a number of layups, actually. Yeah. 17-9. Chase gets it to Kraus. Kraus a deep three.
3-point specialist.
No
He's
good.
short with the shot. Berglund tries to get the rebound, but Jack got him for push.
Yeah, that's his second. Just under a minute to play here, 53.8 seconds in the first quarter. Landon Larson and Jensen's Weber will come into the game for Jensen's first appearance.
That was an easy fall because Halligan went flying out of bounds.
Jet Simon and Jack Simon come out.
Halligan gets into Schulke. Quarter press being applied by the Battlers. Schulke's in between the legs. He kicks it on down to Arnson. Arnson has it. He's in the corner. Gives it up to Schulke. Just crossed the division line. We're under a minute to play here. Schulke has it. Coming up on 35 seconds. Kicking over to Arnson. Arnson tries to go strong. They stop him. Schulke goes in the middle. He'll fire it up. He's short.
Kraus with the rebound. Kraus brings it across. Bounce pass to Chase. Chase with it out front.
Ball's taken away. Arneson has it. We're coming up on 15 seconds.
Chase knocks it away. Says you're not going to get an easy one. 14.1 left in the quarter.
Good recovery by Chase. This is Schulke. He'll trigger it in on the right side on the baseline. Fires it out front to Berglund. Berglund on over to Jacob Maxwell. Jacob Maxwell kicks it out to Arneson. Arnson has it on top of the key, drops it on to Halligan. Halligan fires up a three. He's short with the shot.
Larson with the rebound.
3 seconds. They got to get it up.
Larson drives, puts a long one from half court. No good. But a good quarter for the Battlers.
Yeah, so after one, folks, is it Potter County Battlers 17, Faith Longhorns number 9. This is Warren LeBeau with Jeff Adele, and our producer tonight is Mike Holbert.
And we'll be back.
Being local means more than being just another small-town business. It means showing up for our member owners when they need us, supporting the organizations that empower the next generation of community leaders and agriculturalists, and providing resources to help ensure the communities we live in are here for generations to come. At AgTagra Cooperative, local isn't just about where our locations are. It's about serving our farmers, our employees, and our communities in ways that nobody else will.
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
Back here for the second quarter, Jet Simon leads all scorers with 7 points. Landon Larson has 4, Jack Simon 4, Jaron Chase 2. Crease Halligan leads Faith with 4. Cooper Schulke has 3 and Tace Berglund 2.
And Faith's ball, they got their starting lineup back there. This is Halligan, Schulke, Berglund, Selby, and Arnson. Almost.
That's over. And
oh, good play by Chase.
And Chase never knocked it away. He just got in the way and confused him. Well, now they're going to.
No, they're moving him
moving him down. Okay.
That's a new rule. They can move him.
Okay. It says move it on over.
And there's no team control on the out bounds, so there's no over and back.
Chase over to Jet Simon. Jet jets into the
Muscles
lane.
It up.
It up. No
Too
good.
Strong. Pulled down by Selby. Selby has it. Picks it up. Kicks it on over to Schulke. Schulke fires on over to Halligan. Halligan back to Schulke. Schulke is definitely the quarterback for the Longhorns. He goes left. Taken away.
Jet Simon
They're
with
picking the pocket.
Jet driving, takes it all the way, puts it up and hits it. Jet has 9 points as he jetted all the way down, 19-9.
Okay, Schulke has it. Drops it on down to Berglund. Berglund kicks it over to Arnson on a cross-court pass. Double team in the corner. Got him boxed in. Halligan has it. He gets it over to Schulke. Schulke stopped. Looked like he was going to do a drop back three, but no, he gives it up to Arnson. Arnson, now he kicks it up to Schulke. Schulke will shoot this one.
Larson gets the rebound. He brings it down. Bounce pass to Chase. Nice. Puts it up and in.
Nice.
Chase says, I'll make more of what's yours. It's 4 points.
Nice pass by Larson.
21-9.
Schulke has it. Kicks it on over to Halligan. Fires on down to Berglund. Berglund gives it back to Halligan, who just crossed over. Halligan goes down. Picks it up. Cross-court pass to Arnson. Arnson's moving people around. Oh, nice tight rope. Taken away again.
He takes it.
Nice pass by the little big man.
He'll lay it up and in. Jensen's Weber with the basket.
Mr. Gieb says, I had enough. He's going to regroup. He calls timeout for the Faith Longhorns, and with 6:21 to play, this is Potter County Battlers 23, Faith Longhorns 9.
We'll be back.
Dakota Applicators can transform your space, whether it be a garage, basement, outside patio, or even your living quarters in the house with their concrete coatings. Epoxy Docs has a concrete coating that will fit your needs. Give Dakota Applicators a call at 605-290-0997 or go online to epoxydocsus.com. Dakota Applicators, a proud supporter of Potter County sports and activities.
We are back. 23-9, Battlers lead it.
And yeah, we got Mike Fisher in the Big Red House, so we're ready to go, Battler fans.
And Mike Hobart, our producer. We sure appreciate him.
Taken down, that is Arnson. He does cross-court back to Schulke. Schulke, oh, nice pass into Selby. He turns, fires, and gets it.
Jaden Selby's first basket breaks a Battler run. It's 23-11. There's Jet Simon with it. Jet gets into the lane, kicks it out to Kraus for three. No good. Zwaber runs it down, back to Kraus. Jet Simon, he'll put one up from the side, no good. Larson with the long arms gets the rebound.
Oh, and he's hammered, but no call. Schulke gets the loose ball. He gets it over the division line, slowing things up. He skips it across court. That's Borgland taken away. Nice defensive play.
Larson, long pass to Jet Simon. He gets it, runs it down. He'll bring it back out. Jackson Kraus fakes a three, gets it to Jet. He'll take a three. No good. Weber with another rebound, gets it to Larson. Larson to Chase. Back to Larson. Takes a three. In and out.
Rolls out. Pulled down by Halligan. Halligan fires on up to Schulke. Schulke gets over the division line. He's got Chase on him. Cross-court pass to Arnson. Arnson gets in the middle, gets the ball back. He goes in, does a underhand shuffle pass, and it goes up. Not pass, shot, underhand shuffle shot. Goes up.
23-13, Chase brings it up. So that's 4 in a row for now, and there's a foul. Tyan Arneson will pick up that one. His first team foul. First foul of the quarter by either team. Boston Brown and Colby Falkenhagen back in. Jackson Kraus and Jensen Zwaber come out. Jensen had played some good minutes there. Larson to Chase, to Brown. Jet Simon. Jet gives it to Falkenhagen. Chase. Chase looks, turns around, puts one up short.
The rebound is corralled by Berglund. He gives it over to Halligan. Halligan throws it across to Schulke. Schulke, oh, he went across court.
Yeah, he tried to hit Katrina Smith there, who was keeping score.
Yeah.
And she says, I'm not in the game.
Yeah, and Halligan's tall, but he's not that tall.
Larson throws it into Chase. Brown with it. Jet Simon. Chase. Chase drives in, now gives it over to Colby Falkenhagen, and he hits it. Colby's first basket of the game, 25-13. 4 minutes to play, second quarter.
Schulke has it. He's being guarded by Chase. Loops a pass on down to Arnson. Arnson has it. Kick back out to Schulke. Schulke goes to the middle. And I think you get Boston and Brown, right?
Yep, a little bit too aggressive on that one.
Not shooting.
We had mentioned in the break that Bryce Hall had been sitting down a lot, but he's getting a little more fired up now.
Yeah. Scholke has it. He's on top. Kicks it on over to Halligan. Halligan back across to Arnson. Arnson. Oh, tried to drop. Take it away.
Falkenhagen.
We got a breakaway.
Drive all the way. Lay it up. Block. But he draws a foul.
Good play by the young man, Falkenhagen.
Tyan Arneson picks up his second in a short time. Falkenhagen at the line for 2. Battlers 0 of 1 from the line. They've only taken 1 free throw. Now they're 1 of 2 as Falkenhagen hits
shot.
it.
Okay, I got Martin in, and I also got Jacob Maxwell. Arnson goes out, so does Selby for the Longhorns.
Misses that one, but there's Sharon Chase with the rebound. Chase gets it to Simon. There's Jet Simon for 3, no good. Larson jumps up to get the rebound. He'll put it up, no good, but he's fouled.
Well, there's three Longhorns around him. Who are they going to get? Jacob Maxwell.
Jacob Maxwell, so.
No, they got Halligan.
I thought it was 12-2. It was 21. Reese Halligan. Larson hits the free throw. Makes it 27-13. Hits it.
Nice looking free throws. Scholke has the ball. Pressure still being applied by the Battlers. Long pass down to Berglund. No, he kicks it on out to Jacob Maxwell. He'll fire up a 3, way short.
Larson with the rebound. Over to Jet Simon. He'll kick it over to Chase. He puts it up, hits it. Jaron Chase.
Flat-footed.
6 points. Well, he says, why do I need to jump?
I guess he was flat-footed on that.
30-13.
Okay, Scholke has it. Not crossed over. Martin kicks it over to Berglund. Berglund shoots a 15-footer from the right side.
And Sharon Chase skies up for the rebound.
This man on the floor gets the rebound.
But he got up in the air. Chase with it, drives all the way, now puts it over to Jet Simon, no good.
Pulled down by Halligan, gives it up to Scholke. Scholke wants to run, gets it down to Berglund. He's on the side, right side. Scholke fires up, and he buries it.
Nice shot there by Cooper Scholke. That's his second 3, 30-16. Jet Simon comes all the way down. No call, he puts it up and hits it.
Who got that?
That was Jet Simon. He has 11 points. And Faith wants a timeout.
Coach Grieve wants a timeout.
Battlers doubling up the score, 32-16, 2:20 left, second quarter. We'll be back.
At Ringneck Energy, their mission is to produce renewable energy that adds value to grain and livestock production, enhances the income of their investor partners, and provide a safe, rewarding work environment. Located at 901 Redwood Avenue in Oneida, South Dakota. Call 605-945-6900 or check ringneckenergy.com. A proud supporter of local schools and wishes all students the best of luck in all their activities during the school year, creating economic opportunities in our community.
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
It's 32-16. Battlers lead it. Second quarter. About 2:20 to play. Battlers have really come out firing on all cylinders here in this first half. Jet Simon has 11 points. Jaron Chase 6. Landon Larson 6.
Face ball, and I got Halligan will take it out. Scholke will get the ball in. I also got Martin, Jacob Maxwell, and Berglund out there. Scholke's got it across. Now he does. Drops it on down to Berglund on the right side. Berglund fake. He goes in. He kicks it on to Maxwell. Maxwell has it. He gives it back to Berglund. Berglund will fire up a 3 from the coffin corner. Skims off.
Larson with the rebound. 2 minutes to play, second quarter. Chase has it. Chase takes a 3. In and out,
rolls off. Berglund pulls it down. Gives it up to the quarterback. Scholke. Scholke drops it off to Halligan. Goes back to Scholke. Scholke's on the right side. Fires cross court. Loose, almost taken away. Good hustle by Brown. Maxwell has it in the corner over on the left side. He's double teamed. Tied up. Arneson gets it. He kicks it across to Allegan. Back to Arneson. Goes over to Jacob Maxwell. Back in the left corner. Scholke will fire up straight away. This one's a little too strong.
Battle for the rebound. Joe Stanley comes away
Joe
with
Stanley
it.
got his hands on it. It was his.
Brown to Chase. Chase driving in, puts it up, hits it. Oh, takes it in among the trees and gets it through. He has 8, 6 in this quarter.
Scholke has it. Chase is all over him. He drops it on down to Berglund. Berglund turns. He has it. Kicks it back out. Ball goes over to Jacob Maxwell. He'll fire up a 3. What a rainbow, but it's short.
And Larson comes down with the rebound.
Yeah.
Larson to Stanley. Stanley drives in, misses it, but he's fouled.
He's tackled.
They have their choice who to call it on. 20 or 21. They call 20. Tyler Martin, his first. Landon Larson has 7 rebounds tonight so far, according to the board.
Selby's getting ready to check in.
Stanley's first trip to the line.
He's short. Arnson's back in, so Selby, Martin, and Jacob Maxwell go out.
Chase Furley comes in to replace Landon Larson.
He had a good JV game.
He certainly did. Led all scorers.
Big Joe shooting.
No
Rolls
good.
off. Selby gets it. Kicks it on out. They give it to Scholke. Scholke's the man. Halligan has it. Kicked on over to Arneson. Arneson's going down the right. He's double teamed in the corner. They got him tied up. Taken away. It's
Furley
good deep.
grabs it. Gets it to Chase. Will Chase take it in? He stops now. Gets it out to Kraus for 3. No good.
Joe Stanley!
Rebound hits it.
Joe Stanley snuck in.
Makes it a 20-point lead. And
long pass on down. Another turnover.
And something fell off of the screen that protects the fire alarm fell off. The basketball hit it. And
Scholke got hit in the face, so Jacob Maxwell comes in for him. 15 seconds to play. More than enough time to get a shot off here.
Referee tried to put it back, couldn't do it. Just tossed it to Bryce Hall, who just kind of threw it on the floor. They'll fix that tomorrow, probably. Here's Kraus, looks at a 3, doesn't take it. Furley, 9 seconds. Chase has it. Chase over to Falkenhagen for 3, no good. Chase runs down and he is fouled. And that'll put him on the line. That'll be the bonus. With 1.6 seconds to play.
Jared only gave up about 40 pounds on that exchange.
Well, but it can get 2 points for the Battlers here because it puts him on the line. Chase Berglund picks up his first foul.
1.6 seconds.
And Jaron hits the first
one. Money,
37-16.
Okay, the money man's looking to cash in again. Cha-ching.
38-16.
Okay, Halligan fires up a 3-quarter shot. No good. So at the end of 2, it is Potter County Battlers 38, Faith Longhorns 16. This is Warren Lowe with Jeff Adele, and our producer and cameraman is Mike Holbert.
And a big first half for the Battlers.
A great first half.
We'll see if they can keep it going in the second as they take a 22-point lead into the break.
Yeah, and folks, you turned in a live ticket, and we appreciate the sponsors that are rolling onto the thing. We appreciate you patronize them, and we appreciate that. Here's Jeff.
With the scoring for the Battlers, Jet Simon leads the way with 11 points. Jaron Chase right behind with 10. Landon Larson has 6 points and also has 7 rebounds. Jack Simon 4 points, Colby Falkenhagen 3, Jensen Zwaber 2, and Joe Stanley 2. For Faith, they have gotten no points off the bench yet. Cooper Scholke leads the way with 6 points, all of them on 2 3-pointers. Kreese Halligan has 4, and with 2 points each are Tyan Arneson, Jaden Selby, and Tace Berglund. So at halftime, it is 38-16. We'll take about a 4-minute break. We'll ask you to watch our sponsors, and please let them know how much you appreciate their support of Battler Athletics. And if you buy something from them, they'd appreciate that even more. We'll be back.
I love the small town feel of everybody being welcoming and knowing who you are. You know that you can walk in anywhere and be greeted and and people want to have conversation with you.
Shopping with us locally and filling your prescriptions here at Vilas is a huge benefit to our healthcare system. It keeps our revenue local. It's just a great benefit to our entire community.
We have drop-off points in Oneida, Selby, and Tobin. Customers can call their refills in and we get their prescriptions ready and then we send them out to the different.
C&B's end-of-year sales event is in full swing. Don't miss your chance to save big on John Deere equipment you need to succeed next season. Right now, get 0% financing for 60 months on select Gator utility vehicles, riding lawn equipment, and compact utility tractors. Stop by in-store or visit us online at DeereEquipment.com to shop our end-of-year event offers. Program expires 1/2/25. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
Ready to thrive in South Dakota's farm country? Turn to Red River Grain Hefty Seed Company in Gettysburg, your agricultural hub at the heart of it all. You can rely on Eric, Kyle, or Colby for all your chemical, seed, and fertilizer solutions. They are your ultimate source for Hefty, DeKalb, and Asgrow varieties, tailored to maximize your crop yields. Join the winning team and cheer on the Battlers with Red River Grain Hefty Seed Company. Call 765-2640 and let's cultivate success together.
Now's your chance for a great deal on smoking fast fiber internet from Venture Communications. Upgrade to the speed you need, up to 1 gig. And with whole home Wi-Fi included as part of your service, experience no-lag gaming, your favorite music, web surfing, HD video streaming, and connect to the latest smart devices. If you're ready for an upgrade, call or visit Venture Communications online.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Schlachter Lumber in Gettysburg is a proud supporter of Gettysburg and surrounding community sports and activities. Schlachter Lumber has been serving the area since 1888. When it comes to building, come to Schlachter Lumber. They carry Valspar paints, Midland garage doors, Marvin windows, a large variety of Milwaukee tools. Schlachter Lumber services and repairs all kinds of tools and compressors. They're happy to provide you with a free estimate too. Call Schlachter Lumber at 605-765-9417. Proud to be a part of bringing you this game. Schlachter Lumber in Gettysburg.
At Plains Commerce Bank, our roots run deep in the plains of South Dakota, where our bankers have been making decisions locally since the 1930s. We're the people in whom you've placed your trust, and we'll be around when you need us.
Hi, this is Kay Kaup, agribusiness banker at Plains Commerce Bank. We take the time to get to know your business and your needs. We offer customized lending, local decision-making, and great service, all important to help you grow your business and reach your dreams.
Plains Commerce Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
Back in the Big Red House in Gettysburg, South Dakota, this is Jeff Adele alongside Warren LeBeau, sports reporter for the Potter County News. Molly McRoberts, editor and co-owner, along with Harry and Boone.
And Boone.
Mike Hobart, our producer, come down from Hovind. We appreciate that. And it's been a good night for the Battlers so far as they lead at 38-16.
Yeah, Coach Price shook things up. Changed his starting lineup.
And it seems to be working well so far. Jet Simon leading the way with 11 points. Jaron Chase right behind him with 10. I've been checking to see if we can find a score on the girls' game tonight. They are playing Northwestern, but I have not gotten a score yet. If anybody knows one and would like to let us know about it, we'd sure appreciate that. Upcoming Battler Athletics, we'll be back on the air tomorrow night from Hovind. And the Battlers have been doing this for a few years. I don't know how many. But Potter County JV will take on the Sunshine Bible Academy Varsity. Before that, it'll be the Potter County 8th graders against the Sunshine Bible Academy JV squad. And that'll probably start somewhere around 6:30-ish, I would guess. Maybe 6:15, I don't know exactly. It kind of depends on how the game before that goes. On Saturday, the girls are in Faith against the Lady Longhorns. That'll be at 2 o'clock Central Time. The wrestlers are in Groton at 10 o'clock on Saturday. On Monday, the middle school boys are in Hovind against Harriet Selby area. The middle school wrestlers are in Oneida. On Tuesday, the middle school boys are in Mobridge. And we'll be back on the air next Tuesday here from Gettysburg as the girls and boys have a doubleheader against Redfield. And we'll start that with the girls JV at 4 o'clock. This weekend, starting Thursday, is the state one-act play competition in Brookings. And next Friday, the girls and boys have a doubleheader in Oneida against Sully Buttes. And also the wrestlers are in a quadrangular in Millette. They take on Britton Hecla, Warner Northwestern, and Ipswich Bowdle. Once again, our referees tonight are Chris Frost from Groton, Scott Kuzler from Aberdeen, and Dustin Bardot from Aberdeen. And I didn't really get through the keys to the game tonight for the Battlers. I mentioned them during the broadcast. These were actually given to us by the assistant coach tonight, Micah Baldwin. But it was to defend better, to have better shot selection, and to stay focused. And they wanted to give a shout out to the student body, and that they've been here in force tonight. And I think the Battlers have done all of those things pretty well. They've defended very well, gotten a number of steals. They have gotten a number of excellent shots, and they sure can't get a 22-point lead without staying focused, Warren. So.
Yeah, I'm just watching Bryce Hall smile and joke around with the boys.
And that's a good thing to see. And the Faith team has played hard. They've got they're short in numbers. And we saw that in the JV squad. They only had 6, and all 6 of them are also on the varsity.
Yeah, for the last 2 years, they had some tough teams.
Yeah. And
they really did.
And really as often happens in the smaller schools, you kind of go up and down. You have some years where you have bigger classes and better athletes, and other years where you don't. And I'm sure they'll be back.
Yeah, I should have did my homework because they had a couple kids that were just awesome.
This year a bit of a tough year, but I'm sure they're not going to give up, and the Battlers are going to get this win. They're going to have to come out and keep playing in the second half. Nobody's going to give them anything.
And the Battler has lost some games they've been ahead on, so Bryce Hall's got to keep them fired up.
Yeah, again, that's stay focused.
Who's starting out there?
We have, for the Battlers, we have Jack Simon, Colby Falkenhagen, Landon Larson, Jet Simon, and Joe Stanley. That is the starting five.
And I got the starters for the Faith Longhorns. I got Selby, Halligan, Berglund, Arson, and Schulke.
There's Stanley with the ball. Bounce pass into Jack Simon. Jack kicks it out to Jet. Jet from the free throw line, and we have 3 seconds. Ooh. So a turnover right away for the Battlers, not how they wanted to start.
Okay, Halligan gives it into Schulke. I usually, if I can't read numbers, I try to find something that the kids wear. Schulke had on a leg wrap. He took it off, so now I got to pay attention to him. Schulke's number 2. He has out front. He's the quarterback.
I hate that when we have to pay attention.
Yeah. Gives it to Halligan. Comes back to Schulke. Schulke kicks on over to Ardenson. Ardenson, he's driving in the middle. He goes up strong. He's too short. Berglund there to clean it up. It will not drop, though.
Good play by Berglund, but couldn't get the shot to fall. There's Larson going up for the basket. No good.
He's fouled. No call.
Simon right there to get the rebound. So they'll set up their offense now.
Thought he got hammered, but no call.
Falkenhagen has it over to Stanley. There's Jet, top of the circle to Larson. Larson takes a 3, no good. Jack Simon runs down the rebound, and he is fouled. Kind of forced that foul.
Yeah, will not go to the line, though.
No, it's a common foul.
Here's a dad joke. It was on the floor.
Jaden Selby with the personal foul, his second. I don't know if there were any impersonal fouls, but that was a personal foul. And there's Jet Simon with it. Jet over to Larson. Larson takes a couple of dribble, puts it up, no good.
Ball's pulled down by Selby.
Taken away by
tied up with Joe
Stanley.
Stanley. Ball will go to Faith.
But good job by Joe Stanley there to get it right in on there and tie it up.
Yeah.
He hasn't played just a ton of varsity, but he is showing no fear out there.
Well, he earned the right to start, so he's playing well. This is Schulke. Schulke fires it on to Berglund. Berglund's in the front court. He's trying to drive in. He scoops it up, but he's short. Selby's there to clean it up.
Nice rebound by Jaden Selby. He has 4 points, 38-18. Battlers have not yet scored in the second half. Jet Simon with it to Stanley. Stanley looks, gets Falkenhagen. Falkenhagen looks. It's a Jet. Jet trying to find an opening, puts one up, no good.
Pulled down by Selby. Gives it up to Halligan. Halligan's bringing it down. He fires on down to Arneson. Arneson, he stops, pulls it out. Halligan, he'll fire up a three right in front of his coach. That'll make Mr. Geeb happy.
The Halligan, you say. 3 points, 38-21. Jet Simon with it. Over to Jack, to Larson. Underneath to Jack Simon. He turns around, tries to force it up. No good, but he draws a foul.
They get Selby on that?
I believe so, yep. Selby didn't necessarily agree, but as we've mentioned before, there is no court of appeal. Jack Simon goes to the line. He's 0 of 1 from the line tonight.
Short.
And we got a score on the Battler girls game. They are tied at halftime with Northwestern, 24 apiece. Thanks to Mike Holbert for that one. And I believe it was Barb Everson that sent that in. So thank you, Barb, as well. Second free throw is good. That's the first point for the Battlers.
Halligan gets the inbound pass. He fires it across to Schulke. Schulke's dancing. Fires on down to Arneson. Arneson's bringing it to the middle. Kicks it on out to Schulke. Schulke back over to Arneson on the right side. Gone down to Halligan in the corner. Back out.
Larson
take it away.
Almost steals it. Can't quite get it. Knocks it out of bounds. 16 on the shot clock.
Good hustle by Larson.
Absolutely. And they'll be back in the back court to throw this one in.
Schulke gets it into Halligan. Back to Schulke. He's the quarterback. Kick down over to Arneson. Arneson has it.
Knocked away.
Taken away.
Jet Simon came away with it to Falkenhagen. He stops, turns around, puts it up, no good. Stanley battles for the rebound, tips it to Jet Simon. To Larson, tries to get it underneath to Stanley, knocked away.
Taken away. Still loose battle. Schulke has it. Kicks it out front. Drops into Arneson. Arneson goes in the paint. He kicks down to Berglund. Blocked by Jack Simon.
Hey, we said that together. That was pretty cool. You're listening to this in stereo.
Well, Jinx, you owe me a Coke then.
And we have a timeout.
Potter
So
County.
the Battlers lead at 39-21, 4:42 to play third quarter, and we'll be back after this.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
We are back. Battler ball, 4:40 to play third quarter. Battlers have only scored 1 point tonight, or in the third quarter, but they still have an 18-point lead. Jet Simon has it. Jet over to Larson. Larson an open three. Now they have more than 1 point. Larson with 9 on the night. 42-21. Battlers doubling up the score.
Halligan has it. Kicks it on out to Schulke. Schulke drops it up to Berglund. Berglund kicks it back out. That's Halligan. Halligan thought about it. Berglund, he'll go into the middle. He kicks it out to Arneson. Arneson, he'll force it up. He's short.
Larson has it. Over to Jack Simon. Jack looks, Gets it to Falkenhagen. Falkenhagen with a fake, puts it up. No good.
Roll. Loose ball.
Jet Simon tries to run it down.
They're looking out. They're asking for help.
And they say it goes to Faith.
Technically, if the referees don't know who the ball went out, they're supposed to do a jump ball.
Bryce Hall did not agree with that call.
Yeah, that's what I said. They should have done a jump ball.
Well,
Jacob Maxwell and Martin are back in. Selby and Ardenson set out for the Longhorns. This is Scholke. Oh, nice dribbling by the young man. Goes right in the middle, kicks out. Berglund fires up a three from the corner. Skims off the rim, pulled down by Stanley.
And there's Jack Simon with it. Jack drives down, gets it to Falkenhagen. Across the court to Jack. Or Jet, rather. Jet Simon. Larson. Now it's Jack at the top of the circle. He'll put it up short.
Loose ball pulled down by Jacob Maxwell. Gives it up to the quarterback. Quarterback fires on down to Berglund. Berglund goes. Halligan, he'll fire a three straight away. He's a little too short. Scrum underneath. Loose ball, still loose. Berglund has it. Cleaned up by Martin for two.
Tyler Martin, his first basket, 42-23. There's Falkenhagen with it. Jet Simon to Larson. Falkenhagen. Falkenhagen for three, no good.
Pulled down by Berglund for Longhorns. He kicks it on out. Scholke has it. Scholke gets it across. He's still running. He drops it on down to Martin. Martin turns, partially blocked by Larson. Halligan turns on. That was, by Falkenhagen. I thought it was all ball, but I don't count. So Halligan will go line for two with 2:41 on the clock.
Colby's second personal, first team foul. Halligan at the line. He's 2 of 2 from there. He has 7 points on the night.
First one's nothing but net.
Kraus and Chase come back in. Larson and Stanley go out.
Stanley did a great job on the boards.
Did.
So we've got Simon and Simon underneath there. This is Halligan looking to make two. And he does.
He's got a nice shot. That's 9 points for him. 4 of 4 from the line, 42-25. Chase with it. There's Jet Simon.
Rattled that one in.
In and out and in again. 13 points for Jet.
Pressure being applied. Scholke has it. Scholke drops it down to Berglund in front court. Berglund goes in, fakes, scoops, rolls it in. Nice shot by Berglund.
Chase has 4 points, 44-27. There's Jet Simon. Ball tipped out of bounds. Stays with the Battlers. 28 on the shot clock. 2:09 to play in the third quarter. Battlers still with a good lead, but they have not particularly had a good third quarter.
No, they haven't.
Jackson with it. There's Jet. Chase. Chase to Falkenhagen. Kraus. Kraus looks over Jack. Jet. 9 on the shot clock to Chase. He's open for three.
Yes!
Jaron Chase with 13 points, 47-27.
Berglund has it, drops it in Martin. Martin uses the backboard. Martin gets 2 points.
They beat the Battlers back on that one. And we have a timeout called, I believe, by Faith. And it is. So Battlers still up, 47-29, minute 33 to play third quarter. We'll be back.
Allied Plumbing and Heating is your contact for business, farm, commercial, and residential plumbing needs located in Pierre. No job is too big or small for Allied. Put our over 50 years of experience to work for you. At Allied Plumbing and Heating, the only surprise we want for our customers is how fast they get the job done. That's why we offer free estimates on every single service, no hidden charges. Give them a call today at Allied Plumbing and Heating. Remember, you can rely on your allies.
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
We are back. Battlers have it all in the lead, 47-29. Chase has it. Faith has actually outscored the Battlers in this quarter, 13-9. Kraus has it. Kraus looks to Chase. Chase looking. Bounce pass over to Falkenhagen. And we have timeout. Battlers want a timeout this time, so a minute 12 to play. We'll take another break. We'll be back.
Luce, Lucy, and Wreck Funeral Homes are your family-owned businesses ready to help you in your time of need. With businesses in Gettysburg, Falkton, Miller, Highmore, and they service Cheyenne River Reservation. Mandy and Tiffany are there to answer any questions and help you along. Luce, Lucy, and Wreck Funeral Homes proudly support all local sports and activities.
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
Well, the Battlers still with an 18-point lead, but Faith has outscored them in the third quarter, 13-9. The way the Battlers dominated the first half, I thought we might possibly be looking at a running clock tonight, but the Faith Longhorns have said not so fast.
Got the starting lineup for the Faith with the exception of Mr. Martin, number 20. He's in.
Jaron Chase has it. To Kraus. Falkenhagen. 9 on the shot clock. There's Simon. There's Chase. 6-5. Better get a shot off. Kraus can shoot it. He turns around, and he didn't get it off.
Should have took the 3.
Well, they didn't whistle it, so we're going to play on. I thought he still had the ball when the...
Yeah. Scholke gets it down to Berglund. Berglund fakes. He's driving in, kicks it back out to Scholke. Scholke, he fakes. Now he drives. He'll throw it back out to Berglund. Berglund goes in the middle. He stops. He pops a 15-footer. It's still rolling around. Scholke gets it. No, Ardenson gets it. Berglund has it. Berglund, he'll go up for the 8-footer. It's no good. Scrum underneath.
And what do we have?
We got Martin and Jack Simon tied up.
So it'll be Battlers. 27.5 seconds left. Plenty of time to get a shot. Shot clock will be off. Chase has it.
I didn't think the Battlers knew how much time was on that shot clock. Last possession.
And I didn't think they got the shot off in time, but the referee said it would have counted if it had gone in.
I don't think the guy running the shot clock thought they did either because he let it ring.
And saved by Falkenhagen. There's Jet Simon. 9 seconds, 8-7.
See, they're doing it again.
Kraus with it. Chase, they've got guys who can shoot. Somebody needs to do it. Jet puts one up. It's short.
Yeah.
So that brings us to the end of 3. Battlers still with a good lead, but Faith cut into it a little. And after 3, it is the Battlers 47, Faith 29. So fasten your seat belts, folks. We'll be back for the 4th after this.
Best of luck in today's competition to the Potter County Battlers from Black Sheep Agronomy, your local agronomy experts. Black Sheep Agronomy wants you to have a successful farm plan and is focused on products and practices that work in this region. As community members themselves, Tyler, Tice, and Austin support area students who work hard in their school and extracurricular activities. Good luck, Battlers, from Black Sheep Agronomy. Call 842-6104 for all your agronomy needs.
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
Back for the 4th quarter.
All right, I got the starting lineup here for the Faith Longhorns. That is Halligan, Scholke with the ball. Got Ardenson, he gets the ball. I got Borglund down there, and also got Selby. Scholke drops it on down to Halligan. Scholke gets it right back. It goes to Ardenson on top of the key. Goes to Berglund in the corner. Berglund's looking for some help. Goes back out on top. Scholke has it. Scholke between the legs. He drops it on to Halligan. Halligan fires up a 3 and buries it.
He has 12 to lead Faith in the scoring. 47-32, the lead down to 15. Kraus has it. Jet Simon. Falkenhagen. Chase. Chase dribbling. Kraus. Kraus dribbling. Puts up a three. No good.
Nice rebound by Berglund.
Yes, it was. Nice tap on it.
Oh, and they throw it away. Yeah, the Battlers looked great in those first 2 quarters. In that third quarter, that engine started, clutch started slipping on it.
It doesn't look like the same team.
Yeah, and if you millennials don't know what a clutch is, I apologize.
One of the keys to the game was stay focused. I'm not sure they have. That's Falkenhagen, and he'll be fouled out front.
Scholke.
His first. So Battler ball, 6:52 to play. And
Scholke takes it away.
Yep.
Yeah, Chase frustrated falls.
Yeah. But not a good inbounds pass, and it taken away pretty easily. So that'll be Jaron's first foul, first team foul, 1 apiece now.
Probably stopped a sure 2 points, so that's not a good enough reason to foul right now, but that's what it did. Scholke touches him, still loose ball. Scholke runs it down. He has it. Chase is on him. Scholke's still running. Behind the back, fires it on down to Arneson. Arneson has it, kicks back out. Cross-court pass to Halligan. Halligan goes in, drops it out to Berglund. Berglund shoots from the Coffin corner. He's short with the shot.
Chase with the rebound. Gets it to Jack Simon. Long down court pass knocked away.
Broke up by Scholke.
Battlers will retain possession. 6:26 to play. Falkenhagen will throw it in.
Coach Grieve got his team running a 2-3 zone.
And the Battlers haven't had much luck against it in the second half.
No, they didn't.
Kraus has it. Chase. Jet Simon. Jet puts one up. And
there
that
go.
goes in. Jet with
nice
15
start.
points. He leads all scorers. 49-32.
6-12. Fires on down to Arneson. Arneson kicks it back out. Saved by Halligan. Halligan fires into Berglund. Berglund, instead of shooting, he drives in, kicks it out, passed on over to,
there's that man again.
That is Halligan.
He has 3 threes, 15 points for the game. 49-35, lead down to 14. Underneath, nice pass by Jaron Chase to Jet Simon. He puts it away, 17 for Jet. 51-35.
Pass goes down, Berglund can't get a handle on it. Turnover, you got a line change.
And we certainly do. Okay, everybody who was in is out. In the game are Larson.
No, Chase stayed in.
Yes, he did, absolutely. I didn't see that. But into the game are Larson.
That wasn't a short joke, was it?
No, it was not. I just made a mistake, which I do quite a bit. But Jensen Zwaber's in, Chase Furley's in. Boston Brown is in, Landon Larson is in, and he's got the ball over to Zwaber. Zwaber takes a dribble, puts it over to Chase. Chase over to Larson in the corner. He'll take a three. No good.
Skims off.
But nice rebound by Jensen Zwaber. And back to Larson. He banks it off the board and hits it. Landon Larson with 11 points. Zwaber has played a good game when he's been in here tonight.
Pass goes down to Jacob Maxwell, back out to Selby. Selby gives it out. Fired on up by Halligan. He was looking to go for 3 in a row, just skimmed off.
Brown had the rebound, gets it to Zwaber. To Larson. Larson drives all the way in, misses a shot, but he's fouled.
Selby will get nailed with it.
If that's Selby, that's his 4th, according to my reckoning. And it is. I have successfully counted to 4. Landon Larson with the shots here. He's 2 of 2 from the line. Make it 3 of 3.
Berglund comes in, Selby goes out.
Lead back up to 19 at 54-35.
Again, for those lifts across the river over at Faith, we appreciate you tuning in.
Second one's good, so the lead back up to 20.
Scholke has it, as usual. Quarterback gets it across. Fakes, kicks it on down to Berglund. Berglund fires out to Jacob. On over This is Arnson has it. He goes in. He tried to do a scoop shot. He
Travel.
walked, turned it over. Big Joe Stanley coming back in there, Jeff.
And coming out is Boston Brown. 4:30 to play. Battlers up 20. Chase has it. Over to Larson.
Nice
Underneath
pass.
to Stanley. Throws
Kick.
Yep, and they call it. Not sure if he kicked it as much as Stanley threw it off of his foot, but anyway. It's the Battler ball and a fresh shot clock.
You could always say technically.
Chase has it. Puts one up short.
I think it was
Stanley's
partially
there
blocked.
for the rebound. Puts it up. They're going to say before the shot, but that was a nice move by Joe Stanley.
Yeah. That's kind of like a fly landing on a horse's back, right?
They called the foul on Cooper Schulke. That's his second, third team foul. Larson throws it into Chase. Chase puts one up.
Double
No
pump.
good.
A little short. Pulled on by Halligan. He's running. Kicks it on out to Schulke. Schulke gets it across. Schulke goes in the middle. He's still dribbling. Finally gives up to Arson. Gives it up to Jacob Maxwell. Pass on down to Halligan in the corner. He gives it out. Dropped into Borgman. Borgman drops it down to Jacob Maxwell off the board. Too strong.
Swaber with the rebound. That's 4 of them for him tonight. There's Larson all
2.
the way. Lays it in.
It is.
Landon Larson with 15. 57-35.
Bartlett can't handle it, but he maintains control of it. He goes in the middle. He's going up strong. He's blocked
by Landon Larson. That's
Landon
good
Larson.
defense there to avoid the foul, too.
It's got to make Coach Hall happy with that.
Jet Simon and Boston Brown in. Jaron Chase and Joe Stanley out.
Schulke has it.
Tipped away by Brown.
Good job by Brown.
That's what Brown can do for you. Brown with it over to Simon. Jet Simon with it over to Larson. Underneath to Brown. Brown puts it up.
And
Hits
it will go.
Boston Brown.
It will roll in.
24-point lead now.
Jacob Maxwell has it. He drives in. He goes up strong. Floater. Whoa.
Had to get it up high to get it above Landon Larson, and he did. He climbed Jacob's ladder on that one. Jacob Maxwell with the basket, 59-37. Larson for 3. Short. Brown there with the rebound, but taken away
by Halligan. Halligan gets up to Schulke. Schulke wants to run. Battlers are cutting him off. He goes off the board way too hard. Halligan picks it up. He goes in the middle. He goes up strong. He'll get fouled. I think he'll get Furley on this one. Whatever it is, Halligan will go to the line.
No, they did get Furley. You are correct.
1 for 2.
His first second team foul.
Nope, rolls off.
That's the first miss for Halligan from the line.
Mr. Martin comes back in for Faith.
Jackson Krause
Arnson goes out.
Sorry about that. Jackson Krause back in for Chase Furley.
Yeah. Three dribbles, set, fires, short.
And there's Weber with another rebound. He has 5 of them. And there's Jet Simon rather, tried to get it to Jonah Pribble, who came into the game, but Pribble wasn't expecting it and wasn't out there for it.
Yeah. Cooper McCabe comes in. Out goes Halligan for Faith. Cooper did a good job in the JV game for the Longhorns.
Sure.
Now he gets the ball. Should
Knocked
shoot.
away by
Put
Pribble.
it up. Ball almost turns over. Martin saves it, gives it back to McCabe. McCabe has it. Ball's being passed around. Jacob Maxwell has it. He dribbles in. He'll kick it out. Schulke has it. He goes, fires up a 3 straight away. Oh, they're going to give him 3.
Yep. See who they got for it.
Which battler? They got Swaber or?
Yep, Jensen's Weber, his first.
Kraus. They got Kraus, I think.
No, they got Weber. His first.
You're right. Anyway,
just memorize
Schulke's
that phrase, Warren. I tell my wife to do that too, but it doesn't work.
Well, I'm not married to you, so I don't have to memorize it.
Well, she doesn't either. Cooper Schulke at the line for 3.
He missed the first one. He's got another one coming while we're sitting here arguing.
When I was working, I think I saw more of you than I did my wife sometimes.
Shoki goes up for the second shot. No good, but he's still got one more coming.
Into the game are Furley, Ziegler, and Gable. Out are Zwaber, Jet Simon, and Larson. So for the Battlers, we have Furley, Pribble, Gable, Ziegler, and Kraus.
The Shokis can 3 be the charm. No, it can't be.
He took the hat trick, 0 for 3. There's Trace and Ziegler with it.
All right, see the boys can get into the 60s.
Under 2 minutes to play. See if some of these boys can get on the scorebook here too. There's
Shoki's
Furley
all
with
over
it to Gable.
Come on, put it
Ziegler,
up.
Kraus.
Put it up.
Ziegler. Back to Ziegler. And he draws a foul.
You're under 2 minutes. You got a big lead. Put it up.
Well, I don't know if the coach would agree with that philosophy, but...
Well, you want to make the Potter County news, you better put it up.
Cooper Shoki picked up the foul there. That's his third.
Okay. Mr. Huntley Hall comes in as well as Cruz
McCabe. Ziegler throws it into Gable. Gable to Zwaber to Pribble.
There we go.
Pribble with the basket.
Pribble knows what to do with it.
His first basket of the game, 61-37.
26. Okay. Jacob Maxwell has it. He tried to put it up. He's short with the shot.
Pribble got the rebound. There's Zwaber, takes it all the way.
Yes,
it is. Zwaber with 4. 63-37.
Jacob Maxwell, he's going to quarterback, kicks it on over to Huntley Hall. Huntley Hall gives it into Cruz McCabe. Back out to Jacob Maxwell. He goes in. He fires up a 50-footer.
Zwaber. Pribble gets it to Zwaber.
Nice pass out. Should be 2.
Ziegler.
Oh!
He says we're not going to do that. So they'll run some time off the clock.
I think Coach Hall put the brakes on him.
I think so. And that's good sportsmanship, too. Battlers lose it out of bounds.
Okay. Keith Maxwell comes in. Out goes Jacob Maxwell, brother for brother.
So I believe both teams have cleared their benches here.
Yeah. So I got the brothers sets out. No, just got one brother set out there, the McCabe's. And
knocked away by Furley.
Oh, no. Good recovery, but... You're going to count it? No, tip ball, so no over and back. Keith Maxwell has it. Keith Maxwell drops it into Mr. Martin. Mr. Martin turns and fires. It will not go down.
Pribble with the rebound, gets it to Gable.
Now they'll still walk it out.
There's Zwaber.
They'll walk this out. That's the right thing to do.
Yep. And Furley will just hold it. 7-6-5. We're counting it down. Our final score will be
Potter County Battlers 63, Faith Longhorns 37. So that helps out nicely on the overall record for the Potter County Battlers. And this is Warren LeBeau with Jeff Waddell. Our producer is Mike Holbert and running the camera as well. And so it was a good game. And the Potter County Battle looked great on the first 2 quarters. They were clicking on all 8 cylinders. Their clutch again was slipping a little bit in the third quarter, but everything in the end came out fine. So we were glad that the Big Red House got a little bit of shouting and celebration to do tonight.
And I got an update again on the girls' score. They are behind 40-35 halfway through the fourth quarter. So still time to get that turned around. In high school, just, one 3-pointer would make that look a whole lot different.
That's a pretty quick game too, Jeff. It's only 8:30.
It is, but of course our JV, because we don't have a lot of girls, our JV usually only plays 2 quarters. So that makes it for a shorter game.
No, I'm talking about this game.
Oh, this game, yeah. This was a quick one too. Well, we started a half hour early.
That's true.
Which makes a difference.
That's true.
But still, yeah, it's 8:30 and we're all done. I'm just kind of totaling up the free throws here if you want to talk for just another minute or two.
Yeah, so I want to do another shout out to Live Tickets. So that's what you're tuned into, and all the sponsors that help bring this to you. And again, we appreciate it that you patronize those sponsors. And again, do a shout out to the other producers that have helped us, like Michael Fisher and his brother Tyler Fisher and Mike Schlochter. So we appreciate that.
Okay. And got the scoring for you now for the Battlers. 3 players in double figures. Jet Simon had 17, Landon Larson 15, Jaron Chase 13. Also contributing, Jack Simon had 5 points, Jensen Zwaber 4, Colby Falkenhagen 3, Boston Brown 2, Joe Stanley 2, and Jonah Pribble 2. Battlers were 8 of 13 from the line tonight. And so that was nice to see. Landon Larson making 4 of 4, and Jaron Chase 2 of 2. That helped out a lot. For Faith, Crease Halligan had 15 points to lead the way. Cooper Schulke had 6, all on 3-pointers. Jaden Selby 4, Tyler Martin 4. Tyan Arneson had 2. Tace Berglund also had 4. Tyan Arneson 2, and Jacob Maxwell had 2. They were 4 of 9 in free throws, going 0 of 5 in that last. 4 of 11, my bad. Going 0 of 5 in that last period. So our quarter scores, Potter County led 17-9 after one quarter. Potter County led 38-16 at the break. Potter County actually did not win the third quarter. Faith won that one as the lead shrunk to 18 at 47-29. But the Battlers finished strong, win the game 63-37. Warren, any final thoughts on the game tonight?
No, I'm just glad they got a win. That'll help them out tremendously.
It will help them a lot to build their confidence. We had kind of a different lineup to start the game, but the two who were put in there played very well, Colby Falkenhagen and Joe Stanley. Jensen Swaber played some good minutes off the bench, as did Chase Furley. Boston Brown. Really everybody played pretty well tonight.
And I'm looking at, what's the girl that sang the national anthem?
Gabby Gable.
So looking at her, she's got a set of pipes on her.
She does. She has an excellent voice. And it's wonderful to hear. I've heard her sing many times. Mm-hmm. She's been singing since she was a little girl, and she always does a good job.
Okay. So with that, folks, this is Warren LeBeau, and I'll just do my sign-off. Drive safe and be safe.
Okay, looking at some other scores from around the area tonight, if I can find them. We have at halftime, these are boys, at halftime, Ipswich 24, Harriet Selby area 8. Sully Buttes 10, Hitchcock Tulare 5 with 2 minutes left in the first quarter. So either they're behind in that one or we just aren't getting updates. Well, as Warren said, this was a quick game. Leola Frederick area 41, Faulkton area 28 early in the second half. See what else we can find in the boys' scores. My old hometown of Dakota Valley losing to number 1 Sioux Falls Christian 18-13 after one period. Aberdeen Roncalli 76, Britton Hecla 35. That's a final. That's about all we have for boys. Let's see what we find for girls tonight. We have Timberlake 45, McIntosh 23 after 3 quarters. Lyman 50, New Underwood 16, that's a final. Miller 65, James Valley Christian 15, that's a final. Wilmot 43, Aberdeen Christian 6 at halftime. Sanborn Central, Woonsocket 39, my old hometown of Wessington Springs 23, that's at halftime. Sully Buttes 42, Hitchcock Tulare 33, that's a final. Highmore Herald 23, Woolsey Wessington 20 at halftime. Faulkton area 52, Leola Frederick area 32, that's a final. Any other scores that we can find from the area? Sioux Falls, number 1 Sioux Falls Christian 60, number 3 Dakota Valley, my old hometown 48, that's a final. And that's about all we have for area scores. We'll check out some national scores. National sports scene tonight. Late in the first half, Nebraska is leading number 18 Illinois 36-27. 8:29 to go in the first half. Tulane leads number 19 Memphis 20-17. NBA. Late first quarter, it is Utah leading Minnesota 31-25. Final, Lakers 134, Washington 96. Cleveland defeats Atlanta 137-115. Russell Henley's the leader in the first round of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. He leads Jake Knapp, Justin Rose, Cam Davis, and Sepp Straka by 1 point. By 1 stroke, I should say. And that's about all we can find. So once again, in the JV match tonight, the Battlers took that one 49-28 with a big second half. They trailed at halftime 11-10. Chase Furley led all scorers in that game, led all Battler scorers, I should say, in that game with 13 points, and Boston Brown had 10. Huntley Hall led all scorers with 15 points for Faith. And here in the varsity game, Battlers led 17-9 after the first quarter, 38-16 at the half, 47-29 after 3, and won the game 63-37. Jet Simon had 17 points, Landon Larson 15, and Jaron Chase 13 for the Battlers. Crease Halligan led Faith scorers with 15 points. So, as Vern Gosden said, that just about does it, don't it? We thank you for watching tonight. We're glad you were along with us. I want to thank Warren LeBeau, my co-partner here. You'll see an excellent write-up of this one in the Potter County News this week. Warren does such an excellent job. I've said it many times. We get the best coverage of any team in the state in their local paper. He goes into great detail. It'll be like you were reliving the game. And Molly McRoberts, the fine editor and co-owner of that paper, along with her husband. And so we sure appreciate them, and because they are also big supporters of Battler sports. I want to thank the Battler Athletic Boosters for all of their support. Thanks to Mike Hobart, our producer tonight, coming down from Hoven to run the board for us and run the camera as well. He was doing double duty also. And so, for Warren, for Mike, this is Jeff Adele. Hoping you'll tune in tomorrow night when we're broadcasting from Hoven, as the Battlers will take on Sunshine Bible Academy. And until then, we wish you a good night, and may God bless.